want to be an independent woman no more. I don't want to be an independent woman no more. I need my man back. And let me just say this. All you independent women, you can have this. I've had enough. Listen, one thing your girl is going to do is she's going to do some self-evaluation, okay? And lately I've been doing a lot of that, all right? Because I've been having a lot of time by myself, could be a single. Oh, God. Anyway, that's another story. But I realize that I am hyper independent, okay? I am so self-sufficient. I got it. I'm so INDEP. Like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. Okay, HELPME me. Like, no, give me the soft life. Come help me. Come save me. Come, because I'm tired of this. I'm tired. I'm literally tired. Like, I'm legit tired. Listen, one thing your girl is going to do is she's going to do some self-evaluation, okay? And lately I've been doing a lot of that, all right? Because I've been having a lot of time by myself, could be a single. Oh, God. Anyway, that's another story. But I realize that I am hyper independent, okay? I am so self-sufficient. I got it. I'm so INDEP. Like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. Okay, HELPME me. Like, no, give me the soft life. Come help me. Come save me. Come, because I'm tired of this. I'm tired. I'm literally tired. Like, I'm legit tired. Listen, one thing your girl is going to do.
Let's break this down. We having a little fun today. Let's break it down. Listen to what they think of you as a man. King Disagreeable, what's good, man? Let's break this down. This is what they think of these clowns.
Listen, one thing your girl is going to do is she's going to do some self-evaluation, okay? And lately I've been doing a lot of that, all right? Because I've been having a lot of time by myself, could be a single. Oh, God. Anyway.
I've been having a lot of time to myself because being single is, oh, yeah, okay.
That's another story. But I realize that I am hyper independent, okay?
I realize I'm hyper independent. I've lived my life not needing a man.
Self-sufficient. I got it. I'm so INDEP. Like, no.
Okay. She wants to be independent. Oh, man.
Like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. Okay, HELPME me. Like, no, give me the soft life. Come help me.
Give me the soft life. Come help me. I'm older now. I want men to come help me. I don't see any other value in you. Come help me.
Come save me. Come, because I'm tired of this. I'm tired.
Come save me for this because I'm tired. Now, what makes you think that a man wants a tired woman? What makes you think a man wants a tired box? But this is what they think of you guys.
Really tired. Like, I'm legit tired.
It's cool.
I really thought I was an independent woman. Like, I just knew I was going to be able to move my apartment by myself. I'm sitting, I'm sliding down the wall, I'm already on the floor. It's still stuff. I've done a lot, and a lot is still not done. I'm so confused. Come help me, save me, please. I really thought I.
Come help me, come save me, please. Now, I know that there's plenty of men that'll take a monthly stipend for you to come be up in your place. Doesn't matter how much he's making, but to be with you, he would take a monthly stipend. You have the place already. So why would you need a man to pay for you? This is what they got for you guys.
Was an independent.
So to the woman who back in, I don't know what year, but wherever she is, the woman that woke up one day and said, I am tired of cooking, cleaning, sucking, and fucking. I just want to go to work and earn a wage. If you are still breathing, I wish you hemorrhoids, nonstop diarrhea, heartburn that feels like your insides are roasting in the pit of fiery hell. Because I didn't ask for this shit. I would have been fine sitting at home. letting somebody else do what I got to do because I'm over it, okay? I didn't ask for this. I was born into your bullshit. You should have been specific. That was your prayer, not mine.
There you go. There you go. They're mad at the systemic programming that has plagued them.
I don't know who need to hear this, but let's stop being too independent. And what I mean by that, before I get all this rah, it's okay to be independent, INDEPEN, you know the rest. But being too independent can run a good man away. What I mean by that is, I hear a lot of ladies when I'm in conversations saying, I don't need a man, I can do this on my own, I can do that. And I'll be like, y'all say that to yourself. I don't need a man, but I want a man. And if a good man can come into your life to take the weight off your shoulders, respectfully allow them in. But some
If a good man could come into your life to take the weight off of your shoulders, men, is that your job? Is that your job, brothers? Is that your job?
times when y'all have that too independent mindset, you can run a good man away. Like, I don't want to change my own oil. I don't want to open my own door. I don't want to do the stuff that if you allow a good man to come in your life to do. And a lot of y'all, when y'all be yelling out there, when y'all get around me and stuff, and you thinking you're doing something by yelling, I don't need a man, I'm too independent. Guess what? All it does is make them look at you weird, because I promise you, a real man can tell that you're independent, you can do it on your own. That's why he voluntarily wants to come in and take that weight off your shoulders.
Do you brothers want to voluntarily go take weight off a black woman's shoulders?
Be independent, but let's stop being too independent. Let's stop, because I'm not going to lie to you. I don't need a man. But I like when I go to bed and my feet touch his. I like to be able to call my man and say, hey, something wrong with my car. Can you look at it? I like when I'm walking through the door, he's stopping to open it. I like when it's time for to pay for my dinner, he takes out his wallet. Now,
there you have it.
If that's saying,
okay, listen up. All the women who consider themselves independent women, right? You got your own money, you got your own car, you got your own house. Listen, being an independent woman is fucking overrated. I'm leaving that shit in 2020. I'll tell you that for free right fucking now. Leaving it in 2020. I want people to unbaby. 2021, I'm rebranding to baby. I don't want to pay for my own shit. I don't want to have to carry my own shit. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm done.
I don't want to have to pay for my own shit. I don't want to have to carry my own shit. So when I get a man, that's what he would be useful for.
Yesterday, I carried so much fucking heavy flooring, 40 packs, on my own. On my own. A man was there, but he left me to die in the street. And I carried it myself, and I thought, this is what I wanted. Smash the patriarchy, but you know what? Leave a crumb. Leave a crumb of it so that I don't ever have to do that shit a fucking again. That's where I'm going for 2021.
And the story continues. They can't help themselves. They know they messed up everything. Check this one out.
Y'all, why did I have to change my own tire today? I got down on the ground. I had to change my own. Yeah, I called my daddy. And he was like, where you at? What you gotta do? Take the thing. I can't count on my own daddy. I can't count on none of you niggas. I don't do this. No. I'm not her. Changing my tire. Please, no. I don't want this life. I don't want this life.
Yo, homie. Yo, great comment. Great comment by King Disagreeable. Let me get to Dolomite first one. I'll take some time out. I'm cooking. Let's take some time out. Great comment by but let's start with Dolomite. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I ride by yesterday in my building, right? This old lady, bitch rarely speaks. So I'm going out to the elevator, and she got all these groceries at the elevator door. So I push the elevator. She's walking back towards, the elevator and the groceries. I'm thinking she's going down or whatever. No. She left her groceries. She's taking her groceries back to her apartment bit by bit. What I do? Walk my ass right in that fucking elevator? You heard? Wish the fuck I would. Nah, bitch, you is a motherfucking gladiator. Tighten up that bonnet and maintain that strong, independent frame. Man up, sis. Change that tire. I don't need a man, but I want a man. Yeah, right. They think that's not disrespectful. That nigga, what's good? Shout out to the men not pulling over, helping women anymore. Smart niggas, man. I ride right by the bitch. Listen, I have nothing to offer. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta be, and I'm the nicest as it can get. I gotta be feeling good that day. Yeah, daddy knows. Daddy knows how to tell you how to get your ass home. That's all that is. Her father is you niggas. Yeah. Right. Hold on. Let's play that back. Her father is you niggas. Yo, bro. I think they know it's over. You hear me? They know it's over. Think about what they're saying. They could be independent all these years and they could ruin their pussies, right? And then they could just stop and say, nah, I want a man now. I want a man now. So, and what I want him for is to do work and pay. Like, bitch, what? Oh, these people are crazy. Only women that gets help is the nice elderly, even the old mean. Right. You got to be one of my favorites. Now, as it's women in this building, she wouldn't have to carry a fucking thing. And they know who they are. When they see me, they light up. I light up. Straight up. I agree with that, Dolomite. That nigga, I drive for a living, so I have a high-powered jack in my trunk and everything. Oh, shit. And I never pull over and help these bitches. Oh, shit. And hey, brother, ain't nothing wrong with that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they wouldn't pull over for you. But they actually believe that, well, I'm a woman. I shouldn't have to pull over you. Okay. But you also want to be independent and separate from me. So I shouldn't have to pull over for you. There's no way in hell I'm looking to come out here and impress somebody like you. I'll be damned.
Y'all, why did I have to change my own tire today? I got down on the ground. I had to change my own. Yeah, I called my daddy. And he was like, where you at? What you got to do? Take the thing. I can't count on my own daddy. I can't count on none of you niggas.
There you have it, man.
My own daddy. I can't count on none of you niggas. I don't want to do this. No. I'm not her. Changing my tire. Please, no. I don't want this life.
Ma'am.
Friend, if you swallowing, goggling.
Ma'am, that's all you got to do. You keep acting like this is the reason why we don't fuck with these bitches. This is the reason why we don't fuck with these bitches, because you know what you need to be doing.
Girlfriend, if you swallowing, goggling.
But you choose to not do that. Okay, do you? Hold on, y'all. Watch this other girl. Not this one. It's a black one coming.
Women out there who, in their young, ambitious adult lives, decided that you were going to grow up and be strong, independent, and I don't need anybody to do anything for me. And now, in your 30s, you are realizing we're a fucking idiot. Like, what were we thinking? Why did we do that? There are women who have embraced the fact that they are okay with being taken care of their whole lives. And now, guess what? They're being fucking taken care of. And here we are, busting our fucking asses Why did we do this? Why did we take the hard road?
Ma'am, you took the blue pill, bitch. You stupid. Yo, check
Shout
this
out to all the
girl.
women.
Hold on, check this girl. Where this bitch at?
If you have a hard time letting your
Hold on, man. I'm gonna have to refresh. Check this bitch. Let me refresh.
I wasn't.
Hold on. Yo, wait till you see this bitch is pissed. Yeah, it's embarrassing though. I won't lie.
Because if it was up to me, y'all.
Hold on.
Hey,
I want to find this.
I broke up with.
I got a couple on this one, but I'm looking for. Oh, here she go. Well, I got two.
I'm gonna give me a man. I'm gonna give me a motherfucking man. Bitch, I don't feel like being bothered. I'm out here having to watch cars. Finna go take my lawnmower apart. It's just too much. I'm over here breathing. Like I've been running from a dog. I cut my front yard. Oh God, that backyard ain't getting it today. He's over with. Fuck this shit. If I give me a man.
It's a black block. New girl moved on the block.
Well, she got look. This get busy. You might as well be in the WNBA. You got to do all this work, baby girl. But that's how you make your money. Like the fact that you don't want to come home and get massaged by somebody is pathetic. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, let's go back up real quick.
Ever again in my life. Okay, so me and a friend got a flat tire before. Luckily, it was by another friend's house, so she came out and helped us. Why did it take us 3 to 4 hours to change that tire? Listen, do y'all know how heavy tires are? Tires are heavy as hell. I did not know that they could get that heavy. And then trying to take like the lug nuts, the bolts out of the tire, y'all, I couldn't even move the wrench. I don't know what gorilla y'all got to literally tighten that shit up, but that wheel wasn't coming off. Oh no, baby, it was not coming off. We're all standing on top of the wrench to try to get the lug nuts out. Didn't work. I should have known it wasn't gonna work because you know those office chairs where you can like press the button at the bottom and it rises up and you sit down on it and it goes in. I'm not heavy enough to push it down while sitting, so I literally have to lay my entire body across it. So jumping and standing on the wrench wasn't going to do anything, but we got it changed. I told my man the next day and my man was so upset because he's like, first of all, if you ever have a flat tire, you call me first. Second of all, I shouldn't have taken.
Stupid bitch. Hold on, y'all.
Y'all to.
Because if it was up to me, y'all, I don't want to be an independent woman like that no more. I just don't. I thought I wanted to be an independent woman. Self-love does not mean that you are so independent that you don't need anyone. That's not what self-love means. Self-love is about awareness. It's about taking care of your needs first. But it doesn't mean that you become so independent that you don't need anyone, because what would be the purpose of this experience if you was here by yourself? If you was
Yo, this bitch got on the Air Force shirt. She got on the Air Force shirt. See that?
here all
Hey, y'all. I'm getting ready to leave the gym. But while I was in the gym working out,
They use it. They, for some reason, TikTok gives these stupid bitches. Think about what they're doing. It gives these stupid bitches the ability to use a gay man's voice.
started to think. And I'm ready to live a soft life. I'm tired of being independent. I've been independent for a real long time, and I'm tired of being independent. I don't want to be independent anymore. I want to live a soft life. I want my husband or my man to take my car on Sundays and fill it up with gas, because I hate stopping at
Go ahead, you gopher. You gopher, nigga. They put this out there like it's a flex. Don't make sense. They say that they need a tool, not a person.
the gas station. Stopping at the gas station just really hurts my soul, okay? Prime example, this morning, I told myself I was going to leave the house in enough time to stop at the gas station before work. That was a lie. I didn't do it. I really forgot.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that shit.
Listen, what my anxiety. I broke up with a man because he.
Hold on. Where my girl at? Right here.
I finally came to the conclusion that I'm done being independent and I'm retiring. I can't do this shit no more. Fuck being independent.
Morgan Freeman, what's good?
I finally came to the conclusion that I'm done being independent and I'm retiring. I can't do this shit no more. Fuck being independent. I want somebody to take care of me. I shouldn't be waking up at this time to go to work and get money and support myself. I'm done. Done with that. I should be waking up at 9 in the morning with breakfast in my bed, like the real queen I am. Yeah? What does it look like me outside at the time? Headed toward being, independent. No, we're done. I'm retiring. I'm looking forward to the day. Because, no, we're not doing this. I can't do this no more.
There you go, guys. There you go.
My biggest fear is like, what if I'm too independent? I can tell myself that I can't lean on someone when times where I need to. My biggest fear is like, what if I'm too independent? Can tell myself that I can't lean on someone when times where I need to. My biggest fear.
All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
I don't want to be a strong, independent woman no more. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Y'all women on Al Gore's internet talking about I don't need a man for nothing. Girl, you ain't that Rose. I don't care. I'm ready for somebody to take care of me, and I don't mean financially. Getting your rubbed, watching a movie after a long day, top tier. I don't need a man financially, but I want a man physically, spiritually, mentally. I want somebody to take fire photos with, and I can put on my phone and I can never show nobody. That's what I want. I want a partner. I want to travel the world with somebody. Roast my kids with. Build legacy. Meal prep every once in a while. I hate meal prepping all.
There you go, guys. There you go. They say they don't want to work and want sugar daddies, but won't just say they want to be a whore. Facts. They clearly don't want to listen to a man. That's why they work. But for some reason, they actually believe men are so stupid. It's the wildest shit you ever saw. That after their pussies are ran through, they say, I'm tired of being independent. I just want to be a soft woman now, and a man's going to come take care of me. No, I don't need him to. I just want him to. All right. All right. All right.
I wanted to talk about this video that
It might sound very weird, but I do not desire to be called an independent woman. I do want to have my money. I do want to be a successful woman.
I want to have my money. I want to be a successful woman.
I do want to have financial freedom on my own. But being independent, I feel like it's a big word.
This is what we got. This is what we're dealing with. People who got bullshit pussy that get to say shit like that. You understand me?
This is what I wanted to see. Messages like this. The video that I posted about me needing a man and how I'm not trying to be a single independent woman. I'm starting to see women comment on the video now. This is what we want. This right here. I knew men were going to agree with it because I already know what time it is. But when I see women commenting on it saying, I'm not trying to be independent no more, I freaking realize I need a man. This is the reason why I made that video. Because again, when I'm talking to men, I'm just speaking.
See, King Disagreeable. Now, see, you can't do that. You can't say that. Because that's what the other channel's about, and men don't like that. They want a slave. Me too. This is war. Let's see who wins. See, because I'm hellbound to make sure I got a whole bunch of them. So are the sisters. So why the men can't do it?
Into the choir.
The type of guys that are into a woman because of the fact that she's strong and independent is not because of the fact that she's smart or disciplined or goal-oriented. They like them because a life with that type of woman will mean one thing and one thing only.
Oh, hold on. While I got you guys here, this was something I've been wanting to show y'all forever. I keep forgetting. See, we get caught up in that shit is whack. Fuck these independent bitches. I want to show y'all this other stuff I have where the independence. I want y'all to take this journey with me and understand what I'm showing you. What I'm showing you is this. Now, it's a trend on TikTok. Y'all don't know nothing about it. Trust me. Well, maybe you do. Fuck if I know. Because I damn sure ain't know nothing about it. And this is how songs go viral. Now, this is how songs go viral on TikTok in some weird ways that you never could understand. So this song is going to go viral on TikTok. Well, it done went viral. Okay. Now, the reason why it went viral is because these women, black women in particular, it's a thing called Plan A. Plan A, all of these women, you might have to read the screen a little bit just to warn you. Plan A was they was going to go to school by 22, have a house by 25, and be married by 28. And then the different break in the music happens, and then they show what their life actually became. 33, a dope-ass auntie who give good advice. So check out the new trend on TikTok. I don't care about the copyright. I ain't monetized anyway. So this was a woman named Alicia. Her plan A was to get married by 25, have a house by 28, and kids by 33. That was plan A. So let's see what happens to the Gladiator BW after systemic oppression and feminism kicks their ass. So she's just cool TT. After plan A didn't work, she's just cool TT. Now that you get it, let's play some of them. This is how these stupid black bitches make songs go viral. Her plan B, hold on. Her plan B, hold on. Why it won't stop? Her plan B, 2 dogs, buy a house, travel the world. Her first plan was go to college, get married, have 8 kids, and travel the world. Now she got 2 dogs, buy a house, and travel the world. This is what happened to black women. You might have to read them, so pay attention. Stress-free, rich auntie. Plan B, stress-free, rich auntie. Okay? This is what your brothers, they tell us all the time how they are pieces of shit. Her plan A was married by 25, house by 26, kids by 30. She ended up being a stress-free auntie. It didn't work. They don't have the character. Only way they can have a man is if they're paying for him. Simple. Right. You guys get it. You guys get it. See what they reduced themselves to, black man? You see this shit? They are a reduction of a woman. Now remember, self-admitted. This is plan A, plan B. This is admitted failure to bond with men. Now, see, my guy King Disagreeable, he gets it, man. It's pathetic. Who the fuck wouldn't think this is pathetic? And this is how they make songs go viral, with stupidity. Fuck hip hop all the way up. Carefree auntie, plan B, carefree auntie. Brothers, these bitches ain't shit. When will you get it through your head? Come on now. I just showed you. I don't want to be independent no more. That means they're stuck. They ain't getting out of that hole. They're deep in that hole. And then on the other end, plan B, carefree auntie. Everything that you can muster that you would call up a nothing burger. These bitches are nothing burgers, man. That's why all my bitches, I make sure they do everything, because you're going to have me around. You're going to do shit. I respect that.
Honey.
I'm showing you a waste of the black woman, brothers. Don't you guys get it? It's a waste of your community. Don't you fucking get it? I'm glad they never got to get alimony or drug child support. Right. They got to sell pussy or work all day and cry all night. Facts. And they so phony that they'll go on these trips with their girlfriends and look stupid knowing that they're miserable. It's embarrassing, homie. It is some of the most embarrassing shit. You niggas get it. You niggas get it. This shit is endless, man. This is endless work. This is how you go viral with your music. This is what they think is balling. These are some of the most pathetic people you ever saw. Remember, if they got the red interior, they got a BMW or Audi. Big boss bitches. Oh, she switched it up a little bit. Yeah, but that was all. I wanted to show y'all this weird shit. Some of the most ignorant bitches, man. There you have it, black man. I ain't got to drown you out with it. You know the story, son. They wanted to be independent. Now they're tired of being independent with a rusted down ass pussy. They knew they had a plan A to have kids and all that, but systemic programming and feminism caused them not to be able to bond with a man. So they reserved to just spending money and doing trips and shit. Hey, yo, these bitches have been broken down to doing trips and stupid shit. Stupid ass bitches. Yo, you want to talk about being reduced? Huh? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is what happened, players. That's what they've been reduced to, brothers. You get it, man. That's what you call a reduction of a woman. Bitch reduced herself to running around shaking her stinking ass pussy. You understand me? I mean, things have gotten so out of hand with my sisters, B. You know? It really has, man. You know? Let me see what else I got over here. Hold on. Yeah, I did have that for y'all, man. Fuck. I know y'all ain't gonna like it, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I haven't pooped in 6 days. 6 days. So I'm coming on here to document everything I'm going to do to try and get myself to go to poo. Also, any advice would be fantastic because currently the abdominal food baby is real. I've been tracking my my poo progress because unfortunately I wish I could say that this wasn't a common occurrence, but it kind of is. So if you can see here, the last time I had a poo was the 14th. And what is today? Today's the 20th. Been documenting the laxatives I take. So I have these guys because I'm trying to avoid stimulants because your body can get used to them. So right now, we're chugging an energy drink. I take these every day. I'm just showing this so you can be my doctor. This. I don't like to do these all the time because sometimes I'm actually convinced that like my body has too much fiber and it can't process it. So then I'm like, am I just like packing literal shit on top of shit? I don't know. I hate this. Ugh. See, the problem is after that, I just feel like full and gross. And then I don't want to eat because there's just stuff. Dave, small, it's been like 30 minutes. We got a small little nug, okay? A small nug. So now we're going to go on a walk, a long walk.
Hello, TikTok. I just wanted to share my journey with you. I haven't pooped in like 10 days. Let's see. What's today? Today's Monday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, 10 days. I am very bloated. My back hurts very bad. And I feel very unwell. I have been taking this for a couple days, but we're gonna mix it up. I'm gonna have a baby. We're gonna mix it up. And this happens to me a lot. I feel like I have reverse IBS, so it's like I'm not going all the time like IBS, like regular IBS. I'm not going. I'm not going. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, IBS people, they go all the time. I am going never. So we've got some Gold Emblem 100% prune juice, water extract of dried prunes from concentrate. And we're just gonna be praying to God and seeing what works. The Metamucil isn't.
That's what it is. That was the one. I was saying Miralax. It was Metamucil. Right. Metamucil's the other one. Right.
I was gonna some magnesium citrate. We're gonna see how whatever. We're just gonna. I hate the color. And we're just gonna do it in little bursts because I just don't want to sit here and sip it. Yeah, let's try this. Okay.
Stinking ass bitch, man. Come on, guys. Bitch peeking at the camera crying. Hold on.
If you haven't gone to the bathroom and
Okay, so while we're sitting here for Tulsi Chronicles, let's go ahead and get into some things. It's crazy that I have to, explain so much, but if I wasn't able to use the restroom because I had a beach catheter, okay, no matter how hard they pushed on my stomach, I didn't pee. And then I didn't poop for 8 days, no matter how many things of, I guess, like laxatives, the hospitals, laxatives were strong. No matter how many things of laxatives they gave me, I didn't poop for 8 days. So that's why when it's like, y'all sitting here falsifying this document, I can't make up the fact that, like, I literally could not use the restroom 1 or 2 on my own. I literally cannot make that up.
There you go, guys. I ain't trying to gross you out. This is light.
I've been pooping 7 days, so let's get ready to go to the doctor. My pooping schedule is no secret, okay? I don't keep that from literally anybody because I'm hoping if one day I just keep talking about it, maybe someday will give me the magic recipe.
I just do this stuff so you guys can understand. Like, what you're looking at is a fucking mirage. This is not the woman you think they are. These are some people that go through a lot of basic things that you men could never imagine for yourself. You just can't imagine it. And you're like, damn, I shit every day. Nah, they got problems. All types of people, man. Just horrible people, man.
POV, you haven't shed in 3 days.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on, y'all. This is crazy. What the fuck?
So good.
We are, bro. We just saw this bitch make a Miralax. Bro, we saw this bitch make a Miralax latte. She made a Miralax latte. All right, let's get out of there. I just wanted to show you guys that. We'll tap into that some other time, but I just wanted to show you because you guys always laugh when I say, yo, bro, these women are constipated. Like they won't even shit. Could you imagine not shitting for 3 days, 8 days?
Culture it and know which antibiotics is safe. All right, let's talk about PID, pelvic inflammatory disease. I'm not going to go too much about it, but a lot of women has been coming down with pelvic inflammatory disease. If you have pelvic inflammatory disease, the first thing you need to do is you need to go to your doctor. The doctor is going to help you and channel the type of test you should do. And if you don't have...
Sorry, guys. Not gonna gross you out. We're gonna go to the fun stuff. We're gonna go to the fun stuff.
I still don't know how this is not public information. I wouldn't want to go through life as a woman without knowing some of these facts. And today we are talking about chlamydia. Let me give it to you straight. You and I could be having chlamydia as we're speaking right now. You've probably been having chlamydia for the past 6 months to a year or even more without even knowing it. You had me right. Chlamydia is asymptomatic in about 80% of women and also 50% of men. So if you engage in sexual intercourse with your partner and they give you chlamydia, they might not even know they have it because in most of the times chlamydia doesn't show any symptoms. You could literally contract it today and not get symptoms for months, even years in some people. Well, that's not the main issue. The main issue is the side effects of having chlamydia in a woman. The unfortunate thing about chlamydia is that by the time symptoms set in and you go to seek medical attention from your primary care doctor, you will have lost your fertility. Even if it is your first time getting chlamydia, that thing goes and scars and not get symptoms for months, even years in some people. Well, that's not the main issue. The main issue is the side effects of having chlamydia in a woman. The unfortunate thing about chlamydia is that by the time symptoms set in and you go to seek medical attention from your primary care doctor, you will have lost your fertility. Even if it is...
You hear that? Chlamydia will make you lose your fertility. Okay?
It's your first time getting chlamydia. That thing goes and scars the tubes. It induces something that damages and scars the fallopian tubes, and in some people, the area where implantation takes place after fertilization. So if you get chlamydia just once, you might end up having secondary infertility and some people primary infertility. And to top it all that, approximately 127 million people are diagnosed with chlamydia worldwide. It is estimated that up to 200 million cases of chlamydia go undiagnosed yearly because it doesn't show symptoms and people don't seek medical attention. Because why should I go to hospital if I don't have any symptoms, if I'm good? In men, chlamydia will eventually be symptomatic in a very short period amount of time. In men, within a month or two, they will have symptoms. They'll take medication. The good thing is that it is 95% curable, depending on...
For men, chlamydia is 95% curable, but for women, no.
So on the strain of chlamydia that you have, also your timing to seek medical attention. The other thing that's not talked about enough is that using a condom does not 100% protect you from contracting chlamydia or HPV, especially HPV. HPV is human papilloma virus, the virus that is eventually responsible for the formation of cervical cancer in women. Chlamydia...
It's not a game, guys.
Actually, and HPV too.
Bacteria cause infertility. This is a question that I was asked. And yesterday I said the best question to ask is, can bacterial infection lead to or play a role or contribute to infertility? In that case, that would be a yes. We cannot state that bacterial infection causes infertility. That is not a true statement, right? Most people get infected with a bacterial infection and they do not become, they don't experience infertility, right? So then what we did yesterday is we listed factors that contribute to infertility. And we listed that the male anatomy versus the female anatomy, they can both experience infertility due to the infection they experience, right? So the main common denominator here.
We're gonna move on.
As a lady, as a single lady, even as a lady generally, you need to invest.
I told y'all these African pussies are garbage. These African pussies are garbage. You hear me? Yeah, I want y'all to see this dude. It is what it is. No, don't go back, son. Don't go back. Stay up here.
Something that I carry, a trait that I carry that is throughout my family with all the boys, where they it's a
Well, they have a higher chance of having some type of
intellectual disability. Where they throughout my family with all the boys, but there is something that I carry, a trait that I carry that is throughout my family with all the boys, where they it's a
well, they have a higher chance of having some type of
intellectual disability.
Right.
I did do a test and I did get the actual name of it. It's a very extremely long name, and my mind just went blank just now, so I can't think of it. But I do carry this trait. So what that means is, if I was to have a boy, there's a 50% chance that that boy would come out with some type of intellectual disability. Right now, as you know, I have 3 boys, and out of my 3 boys, there is one who does have that intellectual disability. So we were really focused on having a girl because, number one, we're getting up in age. And as you get up in age, you don't know how severe that can be, because it can go from very mild to very severe to where they are not even able to take care of themselves. So unfortunately, that is not the case for us with our son. He does have a mild to moderate case of it, so he is able to take care of himself and things of that nature. But you have to think about long term. Long term, if we have a baby at 43, which is our age, what does that look like for our child? So we had to really think about that. So that's why we were so focused on having a girl instead of a boy, and we went to do all the testings that we did. Now, as far as the testings, when we have...
You understand, guys? You understand? Horrible box baby disorder is okay for now. Yo, bro. Just wanted y'all to see homeboy, you know. Now they got some children, that's fine. But she's trying to put women on game. Shit is crazy. Let that man go get some young box. Bitch, you over the hill.
Right now, as you know, I have 3 boys, and there's yes. But there is something that I carry, a trait that I carry that is throughout my family with all the boys, where they
well, they have a higher chance of having some type of
intellectual disability.
Right.
I did do a test and I did get the actual name of it. It's a very extremely long name, and my mind just went blank just now, so I can't think of it. But I do carry this trait. So what that means is, if I was to have a boy, there's a 50% chance that that boy would come out with some type of intellectual disability. Right now, as you know, I have 3 boys, and out of my 3 boys, there is one who does have that intellectual disability. So we were really focused on having a girl because, number one, we're getting up in age. And as you get up in age, you don't know how severe that can be, because it can go from very mild to very severe to where they are not even able to take care of themselves. So unfortunately, that is not the case for us with our son. He does have a mild to moderate case of it, so he is able to take care of himself and things of that nature. But you have to think about long term. Long term, if we have a baby at 43, which is our age, what does that look like for our child? So we had to really think about that. So that's why we were so focused on having a girl instead of a boy, and we went to do all the testings that we did. Now, as far as the testings, when we have the egg retrieval, the last time you did, we told you guys that they were able to retrieve 9 eggs. So the following day, they take those 9 eggs and they...
yeah, guys.
It would be a full-term pregnancy. They were able to do all of those testings. And unfortunately, when they did test the 2 eggs, both eggs had abnormalities where I would not have been able to go full term.
Remember, guys, she said eggs, not that man's semen. Remember, she said eggs, not his semen. Should she even be putting this nigga through even dealing with this with her old ass pussy? Hell no. See, but they think you ain't supposed to know what she's saying. Your eggs had deformities, not his semen.
Full-term pregnancy, they were able to do all of those testings. And unfortunately, when they did test the two eggs, both eggs had abnormalities where I would not have been able to go full term.
Look at homie.
We decided that we were not. Now, let me just say,
look at homie.
This is not 100% the results in which they give in the testings. Some doctors do believe in this testings, and some doctors do not. Some believe that even though there are came from church, so
look at homie.
Journey with doing IVF. It's not just going through the miscarriages. You have to think about your marriage. You have to think about your family as a whole, everyone that's going through this journey with you. You have to think about finances. Like, there's a lot that's in play with the decisions that you made with IVF, because we all know that IVF is not 100%.
Now, I want to take this moment so you guys can understand, so that we can all be on the same page here. We all realize black box ain't shit. IVF is the new way, the scientific way to make babies. So look, guys, we're living in a time here. We're entering the second quarter of the century. So we got to wait, 20 years, 20 to 25 years, where all these IVF babies are gonna, be grown. And you're just looking at it as, damn, they producing some fucked up babies.
So is there anything else you want to tell us?
Well, me personally,
Go ahead, homie.
My husband's getting over a cold, so I just came from church. So if you're like, okay, there's a difference in appearance, that's because he's been sick, and I just came from church.
So
unbelievable.
I think just with the whole process is, it's gonna go real fast. Like, it's gonna go real fast. Like, I never thought it would be that fast, because you think it's like it take 9 months to get a baby. Well, this should be at least like 3 months, right? But this thing's gonna be like 6 weeks. You know what I mean? And
Eric, come on, Eric.
Why? I had a lot of faith in them, but see, they don't. That's the only thing about the pregnancy that. You know what I mean? Everything worked out fine, but it's a lot of stuff seeing why, if you are planning on using them, they don't lay out in the fine print.
Before you go into that, let me just say, I am very grateful for CNY.
Of course, we're not knocking them.
And we are very grateful, especially with them making this journey affordable for those that they may think that it may not be affordable to them.
Right.
One thing that I did not, I thought that they could do better in is, after I did the egg retrieval,
right,
they stated to me, because before I did the egg retrieval, we already knew that the reason why I kept miscarrying is because of the quality of the egg, not the quantity.
Talk your shit, Eric. Why I kept miscarrying. Ma'am, throw her in the trash. Why I kept miscarrying. I already, if a boy comes out of my box, it's proven that he's going to be slow. Now I keep miscarrying the girls. Scientifically. Come on, y'all. Put my look at homie fucked up out here. Let's keep cooking.
And I was scared to death that if you fail your son, he dies. he could die. When they used to tell me Kyle was defiant, what I recognized a long time ago is that defiance is what gives young black men killed. Because the most young black men who are in prison have learning disabilities. They are dyslexic in some way, audio or idiot. They can't hear or they can't understand their process. 85% of men in prison. So to somebody of a different culture, somebody culturally different, that may seem mischievous or he dances to his own beat. When it's our culture, somebody gets killed. And I knew right away that I would have to prepare him for a world that wasn't like the world she wanted for him. Like she was a coddler, and I was like, I can't let him do this because it will cripple him. It'll be. You could literally get your son killed by not getting him ready for a world that won't see him that way. So
now, what is he talking about? King Disagreeable, be patient. I'm setting this up. I'm setting something up.
I think for a lot of his existence, a lot of his growing up.
Okay. A lot is growing up.
I failed him. I'm not getting him ready. And I was scared to death that I would, if you fail your son, he dies.
Now, that was just so I could get you guys in the middle ground. I know you don't give a fuck about him, but you're wondering, why is he crying? Now, this portion of the show should be sponsored, but I don't even care if y'all don't sponsor this portion of the show because King Disagreeable, I wish one of y'all could ban this nigga for what we're about to play. This is like some of his favorite shit. And these are the results of black pussy in the new feminism, modern, independent generation. I don't want to do this. It ain't funny. I wish we could ban that nigga. It ain't right, man. It ain't right what I'm doing. It ain't right. I can't do this. I can't do this, man. I can't do this, homie. I can't do this, man. This ain't right. And having a person like King Disagreeable around ain't no good.
Cooking his breakfast today. I always
maybe this is light.
How to do different things. I let him know you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. What are you cooking this morning?
Eggs.
And what else?
Sausage.
All right. You gonna fix some for Mother? Can Mom have some? You don't know? I'm sure he'll give his mother some. I just want him to know that God is awesome and that I'm so glad that you are cooking, Montel. Amen. You want to say anything to the people? He's saying hi. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. Be blessed in it.
Like, I'm glad I got this video. So King, come on, Eric, don't do this. I still got King Disagreeable, you know. I still got him. This is the results of Black Box.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't
stir?
want to give it away too easy. This shit ain't right, man. I said I'm glad I found that one. That was light. Maybe this one is light.
Instagram from a woman who was upset with me because she was like, why are you posting your special needs daughter? She's going to get bullied. She's going to get talked about on Instagram. And she don't know I'm over here on TikTok too, honey. But I understood her immediately because I grew up in a Black community. Like I grew up in like a Black neighborhood, Black city, you know what I'm saying? And I understand how we don't have a lot of information about special
We not doing this. Yo, we not doing this. I told you I still had you on the ropes. I told you I still had you on the ropes. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this shit. Matter of fact, let's cook. My homie is off the ropes and he's looking for the knockout. My homie is off the ropes and he's looking for the knockout. So let's do it, guys. Fuck it, man. Damn. Let's just cook. All right, guys. Fuck it.
Do not bring up. I won't leave for any length of time. Y'all know I don't care. So let's get into it. So we have child A and child B. Both children had the same symptoms. Child A, however, is more likely to be diagnosed with a conduct-related disorder or something behaviorally related, while child B is more likely to be accurately diagnosed.
Autistic people don't bring up on this app, and it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel uncomfortable. I apologize in advance, but I don't see anybody bringing this up, especially the autism community. Now, in the last week, I have sat down and I have hashtagged every autism hashtag on TikTok, and I have gone.
Here we go.
Okay, not denied.
These people are horrible, man.
Good morning, son.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. Sleep.
You sleepy?
Yeah.
What time did you go to bed?
11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty reasonable. Why are you home today? What's today? Today is Tuesday. Why are you home today?
School threat.
A school threat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's better
Fucked
to be
up,
what?
man. These people ain't shit, man.
Thank you, precious.
4P. More. 5P.
What do you want? Onion.
Yo, get King Disagreeable out of here.
Onion, she just get a little. And what do you want? What's that? Gigi. Is good job. Are you ready to eat? Eat food. And eat food. And then
Get King Disagreeable out of here.
You so well.
This is Nella. She has autism and intellectual disability. She is the joy of my life. She has given me a new purpose.
Fucking my little babies up. Can't stand these people, man. I really can't, man.
And catch these certain social cues. There have been twice in my life where I was in a fight.
Only black kid.
Don't make no damn sense, man.
I've never.
There you go. Yay. What's it called, Lila? Meat. It's called meat, girl. I hear you. It's called fajita. You know, look at mommy's lips. Cheesy. It's called cheesy and meaty. She's like, it's called meaty and cheesy. Why would we?
I hate these people.
All right, everybody wants to know. I've seen a couple of questions as far as what's intellectual disability, and I'm not no doctor. I could just explain to you what the doctor told me, and if I'm saying it wrong, then excuse my ignorance, okay? So when it came to Kylie was 5 years old when we found out she was having Epstein seizures. Epstein seizures look like daydreams almost. So, you know,
Yeah, that nigga, your homie said, yo, who was that big slow dude? Yeah.
maybe just having a regular day.
My name is Dejan. I am 17 years old. The needs I have is ADHD, learning disabilities, autism, and dyspraxia. And the two touching sensories I have are biting, where I like to bite things, and touching, where I give permission to spud, hug, or high five. The one main thing I've always wanted to do in my career is to work with people who has complex needs. As I feel like that
My son is cooking his breakfast today. I always try to teach him how to do different things. I let him know you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. What are you cooking this morning?
Eggs.
And what else?
Sausage.
All right. You gonna fix some for mother? Can mom have some? You don't know? I'm sure he'll give his mother some. I just want him to know that God is awesome and that I'm so glad that you are cooking, Montel. Amen. You want to say anything to the people?
Yo, kick King Disagreeable. Yo, kick King Disagreeable the fuck out of here. Yo, kick that nigga out of here, B. I can't work. I can't work like this. I can't work like this. I can't work like this. I can't work like this, man. Yo, you gotta kick this nigga out of here. I can't work with this nigga around, man. Man's a horrible dude, B.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Life of Nolan. So this is my son, Nolan. He's 3 years old, and he was diagnosed with autism 3 months before he turned 2. On our previous videos, I got a lot of questions like, how do I get him to eat? What does he like to eat? What were his signs before he got diagnosed? And other things. So let's get into it. First things first, when Nolan was a few months old, he would do things like repeatedly say no, he would hit his face, he was saying hi, bye, mama, dad. He was waving his hand and giving high fives, and then eventually he just completely stopped. Now, I will say during my pregnancy, I had a lot of complications, and when I was pushing, Nolan suffocated for a bit, so he came out not breathing, but the doctor...
What I tell y'all? What I tell you? What the fuck I tell you? The fuck I tell you?
Saying hi, bye, mama, dad. He was waving his hand and giving high fives, and then eventually he just completely stopped. Now, I will say during my pregnancy, I had a lot of complications, and when I was pushing, Nolan suffocated for a bit, so he came out not breathing, but the doctors were able to get him to breathe. And after that, I looked at the possibilities of things that could happen when Nolan was born. So I started to notice some more.
Now that's a lie. It wasn't after that. It wasn't after that. She knew she was going to have problems before she got pregnant. Then she had complications with the pregnancy and during birth. She knew all of this already.
But the doctors were able to get him to breathe. And after that, I looked at the possibilities of things that could happen when
Fucking lying.
Was born. So I started to notice some more things, like when he started walking, he was walking on his tippy toe, as well as not responding to his name and not paying attention. And those were the signs before I took him to a neurologist and he was diagnosed 3 months before he turned 2. Here are some things Nolan does now that he's 3 years old. He walks on his tippy toe. He's a very picky eater. He covers his ears. He also throws tantrums depending on what's happening around him. For example, he does not like the sound of police cars.
Where's his father? Where's his father? Where's his father? Here we go. Here we go. This is bull. Yo, I wish y'all could ban King Disagreeable, but he got the wrench. He can't be banned. This shit ain't right, man. Shit ain't right, bro. Y'all keep thinking it's a game until 25 years from now, you're going to see what's going on. We're living in it. All of the advances of the science and the technology based in the stupid black woman's pussy. And she don't care what she brings out into the world. She don't care. Come on, man. Oh, she all about putting Nike boxes on the fucking wall. Peace. Go ahead, man.
Yo,
Go ahead,
you hear me?
Yes.
Now, I just want to give you a quick story, because I know if you, like I told you when I pulled up over here to Atlanta, to like one of my mom's properties and shit, this girl I know up here from back in my, before I was in the box purchasing days, I was in the helping other bitches giving me money from the box. You feel me? So I knew this girl from back in the days, right? She's up here. She's a little baddie, a little petite, little white girl, a little baddie. She definitely she making money off her look still. You feel me?
Right.
So she comes over, and I knew she had like I met her son when he was mad little, but you know I couldn't tell if he was just young or stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But she comes over with him. I'm like, yo, this nigga is like trying to play retarded, and he's gonna be way too big to play retarded. You feel me? This nigga's like 10 and big as shit. So he comes in, and my mom is turned up. That's why I'm kind of crazy too, right? So he comes in the house, and the girl says what's up to my mom, blah blah blah. The kid is like acting on his retarded autism shit, like looking at this little.
Is your mom's familiar with these type of slow kids?
Yes, but she Jamaican. She don't give a shit about none of that, right?
Right.
Yeah. You know, so the kid's like looking at the little iPad and is like, you know, he's total retarded, like headphones in on shit. You feel me? She's like trying to get him to acknowledge him, and he's just in his own world, not paying attention, right? My mom slapped this nigga in the head. It's the first time meeting this kid. My mom slapped this nigga in the head out of nowhere. Bang! You feel me? He looks up and it became normal as shit. You feel me? Headphones down. Oh, hello, nice to meet you. Blah blah blah. You feel me? I'm like, yo, you let this little nigga be retarded, bro. He's not retarded.
I agree.
You feel me?
Where's the father?
I think that nigga was.
All this shit takes is practice for some man to be around saying, "Yo, don't walk on your tippy toes. Put your fucking feet down." And you practice with the little nigga, you know?
Yeah, you gotta tell niggas stop clapping, nigga. Lightning ain't gonna do nothing to you. No, the lightning is not gonna come in the house if you don't shut the fuck up. Like,
you understand? Like, this shit ain't right, man. What they doing, man? Yo, so what you think about the big dude with the red shirt?
See him? I don't think he playing, but he dangerous, dog.
Yeah, that's what you call beating eggs.
Yo, that nigga's scary though. I definitely wouldn't want to fight him. You know me.
Hell
I'm like,
no.
Hell no. He got crazy strength. I'm good, dog.
Yo, I would never want to fight that nigga. You hear me?
Only one way to win. You got to shoot him from down the block. You know
For
what I
real,
mean?
that man six and noise. That man ain't playing. Yo, man. Yo, these women, man.
You gotta be real careful around that nigga. You make a sound that's too loud, he gonna flip your car over.
Yo, did you see? Matter of fact, let's go back to the video. The woman stayed her distance. HD Live, hold on. Yo,
I told you he was about to hook off when she asked for eggs. He was like, "Bitch, the fuck."
Yo, the nigga, she stayed her distance. You understand? The shit was wild. She stayed her distance from the nigga. That nigga like, yo, don't be running up on me, yo. Yo, that shit was wild. Yo, come on, man. Come on. Yo, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this shit. Yo, I'm not doing this, man. I'm trying to work here. I'm gonna get somebody to sponsor my show.
Yo, chill, dog.
Yo, maybe hold on. Maybe HD Live could bring some sense around here. HD Live, man, you there?
Yeah, man, I had to back watch this shit. I had stopped it at the plan A and plan B, yo. That shit was crazy. But I ain't seen nothing else since. I think you was talking about. I think when I hopped on, you was talking about. Dang, I forget what you was talking about. I had rewinded this shit.
All right. Let me see if you could bring some sense to this video clip right here. Hold on.
My son is cooking his breakfast today. I always try to teach him how to do different things. I let him know you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. What are you cooking this morning? Eggs. And what else?
Sausage.
All right. You gonna fix some for Mother? You don't know? I'm sure he'll give his mother some.
Man, I already know. Put it on pause, man. I already know what this is, bro. I already know what this is, bro. This is a motherfucking. This is a. I did all I could. Nah, man. I got him this far. Yeah, he retarded, barely can make some eggs, but
Come on.
nah, man, I read Philippians 14:3 every day, and I did all the best I could. Yeah, I know he retarded. He won't never have a wife that'll respect him.
Come on, man.
But I did all I could, so don't fault me. Look how big he is. He close. He close.
Hold up.
He warm. He in my house. Even though a man shouldn't be in his mom's house, he's in my house with his retarded ass because of my bad box.
Hold on, man. Now, a lot of people see how tall he is and believe that that man's very dangerous out here. What you think about that?
Man, that's the front. She gonna have him thinking she gonna tell. She the type, right? When they outside, she tell him to be quiet real fast. Like, be quiet, be quiet. Have him walking in and shit. Now, don't talk when we go in here. I want you to just be normal. She be giving this nigga pep talks and shit.
Let me ask you this question. Why you think she won't go close to him and hug on him like a normal?
Cause she, man, listen. Maybe because she wanted to, I don't know, maybe she wanted an angle. I don't see her being scared of.
Thank you.
I don't see.
I know why, Prince. You ever seen Mice of Men?
No.
Where that big retarded motherfucker was killing the puppies by trying to he was trying to pet him.
Nah, he do got that look. When he did look at her, he did look like I should choke you one.
Come on.
You got me in it. It's like he know she gave him that disability. It's like he know. He's like,
run the clip back.
You know how you be inside your own head, like that movie, like that movie Get Out. How he was inside his own head, but he couldn't do shit. That's how the retarded dude is. He's in his own head, like it's because of you, but he can't do now. All he can do is stir them eggs. I mean, that's the most he can do. You feel me?
Yeah, I can't. Yo, I thought you was gonna bring some sense, my nigga.
But he giving her that look though. Peep the look he give her.
My son is cooking his breakfast today. I always try to teach him how to do different things.
You gotta listen to his answer. Like, I don't know, bitch. That's what he wanted.
Rice will strengthen you. What are you cooking this morning? Eggs. And what else? Sausage. All right. You gonna fix some for mother? Can mom have some? You don't know? I'm sure he'll give his mother some. I just want.
Where's his father? Where the fuck is his father?
Oh, he been gone.
Okay.
Nah, not the I'm on the phone. Yeah, he been gone, man. Know what I mean?
Maybe it's just me.
See, that's why it's all about her. That's why it's all about. I'm sure he'll give. Look. She trying to make it look like he still got some form of like attention span. Like I'm sure he'll give his mom some. That man
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this. Can't disagree, but what you said.
They living in delusion, bro.
I'm not doing that, my nigga.
With they bad box.
I'm not doing that. Yo, can't disagree, but what you were saying, man. This nigga is. Come on, man. Here we go with Plain and then Dave. Come on, y'all. No, Dave, this is worse, Dave.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the life of Nolan. So this is my son, Nolan. He's 3 years old.
That's a damn shame.
Yo, be careful, man. Yo, come on, man.
On our previous videos, I got a lot of questions like,
this is sensitive.
That's the farthest he gonna be able to drive, bro.
Come on, man.
Now, I will say, during my pregnancy, I had a lot of complications, and when I was...
You heard that, HD Live? You heard that part?
Yeah, I heard it. Damn shame.
He would hit his face. He was saying hi, bye, mama, dad. He was waving his hand and giving high fives.
I don't see dad.
He just completely
She
stopped.
talking about mama, dad.
Now, I will say during my pregnancy, I had a lot of complications. And when I was pushing, Nolan suffocated for a bit. So he came out.
He dirtying up the room.
The doctors were able to get him to breathe. And after that, I looked at the possibilities
Supposed to play with the toy first.
Chill, man.
Was born.
Chill, man.
So I started to notice some more things, like when he started.
Yo, I'm not gonna allow you to disrespect my sister.
All right. I'm chilling. Do something different.
Right,
this is a different angle you coming with. This is a different angle. I ain't expect you to play something like this.
This nigga's not retarded. He needs his ass beat. He gonna go to jail trying to be flying fresh as a little fucking 3-year-old or whatever the fuck he is.
Right.
That's another thing they ain't telling us either. These chicks, the child beats type decent, but they put them on the motherfucking medicine at 4, 5, 6, and make them into these motherfuckers that be 14.
About putting Nike boxes on the wall, my nigga. She worried about stupid shit.
Because that's all it was about, my dude. Now she about to let the little man raise himself. If he want to start rapping and retardation, she going back the nigga up. I don't listen, dog. These chicks is crazy, bro.
I was about to say, this is the next YN. He gonna be making drill music and all. This is that nigga right here.
I want to know why the dads never be in the picture. You only see the dads when they either failed at having a baby or if he left after the baby was born. And
here are some things Nolan does now that he's 3 years old. He walks on his tippy toe. He's a very picky eater. He covers his ears. He also throws tantrums depending on what's happening around him.
Ain't nothing wrong with that fucking baby.
Like the sound of police cars or the ABC song. And also he pick and chooses shows that he hate on certain days. Now let's get into what Nolan likes to eat and how do I get
anyway.
You could tell his mom's is heavy set.
You came into my life.
Yo, get King Disagreeable out of here. yo, get that man out of here. Yo. Fucking people, man.
I am back with another.
Autism looks like this. It can also look like this. Did you know that 1 in 44 children are diagnosed with autism? Autism also can look like this and this. Chances are you will meet somebody who is autistic more often than you realize. Autism doesn't really have a look. Get to know someone on the spectrum.
Yeah, he good now, but what about when he's 14, 15, 18, 25, 30, 40? Like, this shit is getting ridiculous, bruh. Yeah, because by then, you'll kick him out the house by the time he's 18, right? With full-blown autism.
We not doing this.
Nah, they do be geniuses though. Listen, dudes with autism can only focus on one or a couple things, but they excel at that, but be fucked up in everything else. So he might be good at computers, but he gonna be fucked up with learning how to go out and buy something to eat and like, get what I'm saying?
Where's the father?
Yo, this nigga is going through it, dog. What the fuck? Yo.
That's my plate. We did it. Very hurtful. You got a big old plate of food here. It's feeling very hurtful.
She got schizophrenia. I know babies like she's a schizo.
And be lost in the.
Okay. I'm glad you being sensitive, King.
Nah, I know these terms. I've seen all these type conditions before, like.
And talk about parents who have to go through the process of
trying to get everything prepared for the next school year, for the next grade level, and your child has an IEP or 504, anything like that, because it don't stop in the summertime. I just had an appointment yesterday because McKinley has the diagnosis of intellectual disability. She qualifies for what the state have. It's called an intellectual disability waiver, which will qualify her to do or have more resources available to her.
I told you it's all about the check. That's another reason they
Yo, come on, man.
My bad,
Come
my
on,
bad.
man. Yo, come on, man.
I told you they made him slow for the check. I said it too.
Come on, man.
That's their plan C.
Prince, I got a
plan
question.
A is the fleece. Plan B is to make him buy it. Plan C is if the baby come and the man leaves, I'll just get assistance.
All right,
They got so much-
hold on. That was a good point. Hold on. What you were saying?
Yo, Prince, why everybody black though?
It's whites as well. It's whites as well. I'm showing the blacks because it is.
You calling me bad? What did you search to find this? Which is black? Well, what did you put in the search bar, dog?
I remember. I'm gonna show you exactly how this went. I'm gonna show you exactly what happened. So let's do it back. Let's run it back real quick. What happened was we was watching this video, right? We was watching Homie, and she said intellectual disability. You see, so that's what I typed in. You see, remember she said intellectual disability
on having a girl instead of a boy, and we went to do all the testings that I did do a test, and
He looked like he was born.
Hold on. The name of it is a very extremely long name, and my mind just went blank just now, so I can't think of it. But I do carry this trait. So what that means is, if I was to have a boy, there's a 50% chance that that boy would come out with some type of intellectual disability.
Now, that's where I got the word from. So we took that and we went over here with that. Now listen to what this woman says that McKinley had. Listen.
Waiver, which will qualify her to do or have more resources available to her.
Hold on.
More so as she becomes a young adult. Sometime. I just had an appointment yesterday because McKinley has the diagnosis of intellectual disability.
See what I'm saying? So that's where I got it from. Now, what you were saying, HD Live?
I was basically saying that's their whole game plan. They either the first option is the freeze.
No, you said that already.
Yeah.
After that, then you interrupted the video. But for the most part, it's this intellectual disability, because I normally say like neuro dysfunction and shit like that, but it's called intellectual disability. That's the legal term, which, you know, like you say, they get the money, and you hear what she's saying. So, and she's happy that someone's gonna help her. Listen.
She qualifies for what the state have. It's called an intellectual disability waiver, which will qualify her to do or have more resources available to her. More so as she becomes a young adult, they kind of prepare her for that and be more self-efficient. She can still get like occupational therapy, speech therapy, anything like that that'll help her. Play therapy that she already gets. The lady told me that I can have somebody come more so into the home where I'm not always working and running. They'll even like pay for like caregivers to have a night out or like a weekend away. They'll pay for that. So I'm learning like the different resources that's available to kids, young children, and as young adults that are considered special needs or intellectual disability, because that's very broad, just like autism spectrum disorder. It's different types that you can have. McKinley's is more so academic and cognitive, so she don't understand a lot of things that we would expect her to understand at her age, but you can't really tell. So that's where the statement comes, like, now our disabilities are visible.
So when I tell y'all they'll have anything, you see what I'm saying? When I tell y'all they'll have anything, you understand? That's what
I remember when the mothers back in the day that did have disabled, and they would still be there teaching their kids, hey, say your name, hey, and then these you heard what she said. She ain't say one thing stating how she sit down with her daughter, how she trying to learn how to teach her, how she want everybody else. See, all this was some bullshit, was some selfish shit, just so she could say, I got one out my bad box. This shit is crazy. You just feed, house, and clothe your daughter, do the bare minimum, and you say you was a good mom. And while you sit there and collect these state checks. Come on, bro. Shit is sick.
King Disagreeable, do you agree with that man?
Yeah, I agree. Big head, fat nosed bitches are lazy as hell. What the fuck? This bitch ain't gonna do nothing, dog.
I agree.
I take him to therapy. They play Legos for 45 minutes, and then when I want to get fucked on the weekend, the government will pay for the caretaker to watch my kids, so I can go fucking have another retarded baby. Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out.
Exactly. Hey, you think she ain't dropping her off at the baby? If you think she ain't dropping that baby off at grandma's house on the weekend, shit. Them big ass lip gloss. My bad.
Hold on.
My bad. I was just saying that she just said that the government is part of the package she's looking into, that the government's gonna pay for her to be able to go out on the weekends and get fucked. That's what she said.
Right. That's what she said. That shit is wild, man. This is what the black community will be in 20 years. Her baby. And it's all because they ain't do right. She thought she could be this fat and this hippopotamus looking that it wouldn't play an effect on the future. Shit is wild, man.
Yo, the hippopotamus is wild. I'm looking at her. I'm like, yo, see that hungry hippo?
Come on, man. Come on, man. It's a sexy black hippo looking bitch. You understand me? I mean, that is, when people look like animals. That bitch look like a hippo.
I'm talking shit, but if she would like listen to a man, she could easily have a man. This fat hippo, front yard fence, teeth having, like, she could definitely have a man if she would just listen to a nigga. But no, she'd rather have retarded babies to get government money. So it is what it is.
Right. That's the real story. So you talking about people that's going to delete their babies, put homie in the other video, put him through high hell, and after all that, push out intellectually disabled.
Right now, as you know, I have 3 boys, and out of my 3 boys, there is one who does have that intellectual disability.
Need we say more?
And why they keep saying intellectually disabled? Like, that's better than retarded. That makes it sound like your brain's in a wheelchair or something like that. Your brain got...
I'm not doing this.
Retarded just means slow. You say intellectually disabled, it's like...
you can't dress that up. Like, I don't know why they think they could dress it up. This shit is wild. You got to own up that your box produced this shit. And what they normally do after that pussy go bad? They start trying to search high and low. Oh, I found out that it runs in my family that we make slow boys. Oh, so you just fucked up all around.
So we were really focused on having a girl because, number one, we're getting up in age. And as you get up in age, you don't know how severe that can be, because it can go from very mild to very severe to where they are not even able to take care of themselves. So unfortunately,
now that's the point that HD Live was making. It's all cute. You see how the other one had little Nolan running around with the Nike boots all over the place? See, HD Live was saying, nah, when that baby get old, that's what these 2 other mothers are talking about, when they become young adults. And that's why King Disagreeable said, yo, that big tall dude in the red, that man's dangerous. All he got to do is flip out.
That is not the case for us with our son. He does have a mild to moderate case of it, so he is able to take care of himself and things of that nature. But you have to think about long term. Long term, if we have a baby at 43, which is our age, what does that look like for our child? So we had to really think about that. So that's why we were so focused on having a girl instead of a boy. And we went to do all the testings that we did.
Now, she's going to tell you what happened when they tried to put a girl in her faulty canal.
Don't they already?
As far as the test,
go ahead.
Am I not hearing correct? Don't they already have multiple kids? Why are they trying to have more dusty, bad knee babies at like 43 years old? Like, I'm not understanding.
Great
what
question.
The fuck is going on?
Great question. Great question. It's something that we always say. They don't care what they put out here. I keep telling y'all that. They don't care. Who's the one that burdens the pain? Look at homie's face. Look at him.
Yeah, he's cooked. It's over. And you can tell he's one of the niggas that try to do that.
Like, he looked like that dude in the movie Get Out, where they had all these stupid stairs and all that stupid shit.
Yeah, he looks like
the movie Get Out.
Remember when they had the dinner party and that one nigga who he knew from back in the days?
Right. Right. I mean, just looking crazy.
Things when we have the egg retrieval. The last time you did, we told you guys that they were able to retrieve 9 eggs. So the following day, they take those 9 eggs and they put them with my husband's sperm, and to see which eggs were fertilized. And out of the 9 eggs, 6 were able to be fertilized. So that process did not stop there. Then they have to go through another process to see if they are able to make it through the blasto stage. And that's about a week. And all of them did not make it through that stage. Out of the 6 that did fertilize, only 2 made it out of that stage. So we took those 2 eggs that we had and we sent them out for testings. The testings to see if they had any abnormalities, to see the sex of the babies, and if it would be a full-term pregnancy. They were able to do all of those testings. And unfortunately, when they did test the 2 eggs, both eggs had abnormalities.
Okay, guys.
Eggs are scrambled. It's over.
Where I would not have been able to go full term. So we decided that we were not. Now, let me just say, this is not 100% the results in which they give in the testings. Some doctors do believe in this. There are some type of abnormalities that throughout the pregnancy, they can fix themselves and you can have a full-term healthy baby. We decided that we were not going to impregnate myself with the babies because, as you know, we've already been through 4 losses. And
damn, he's spending crazy bread for this garbage box, dog. Like, what the hell's going on? This nigga's in hell, bro. I could see his face and be like, he's just trying to do his best. He thinks he's being a good man, but I guess.
Stupid. I mean, that's basically like, clearly he's a straight asshole, but she is the devil. Talking about she came from church. Let that good man go. Or stop. If there's more kids to be had, work something out where he could go make them naturally. Why would you try to bring in these fucking intellectually disabled babies with abnormalities?
They're 43. You feel me? He's not even going to get to smash. I bet she make him go to the doctor. He's like, no, if you smash, it's not going to work. You're going to waste your good sperm. You got to go jack off it. You got to go jack off at the doctor's.
Yo, this portion of the show is sponsored by Bernie on the Cash App. Let's get it.
I just would not, I didn't feel as though I had the strength to go through another loss. And especially with everything that you put into this journey with doing IVF. It's not just going through the miscarriages. You have to think about your marriage. You have to think about your family as a whole, everyone that's going through this journey with you. You have
Everybody going through this journey with your stupid ass. Why would you put people through this? Like, that's crazy to me, man. You know? But it holds true. They will birth anything to you niggas.
to think about finances. Like, there's a lot that's in play with the decisions that
They don't lay out in the fine print.
Well, before you go into that, let me just say, I am very grateful for CNY.
Of course, we're not knocking them.
And we are very grateful, especially with them making this journey affordable for those that they may think that it may not be affordable to them.
Right.
One thing that I did not, I thought that they could do better in is, after I did,
Ma'am, he was talking. He was talking. What, am I missing something here?
I am very grateful for
them. They don't lay out in the fine print.
Before you go into that, let me just say,
well, ma'am, can he talk again?
After I kept miscarrying is because of the quality of the egg, not the quantity. Yes, the quality of the egg. So I was producing eggs. My numbers all came out good. None of the numbers, actually, my numbers came out a lot better than they actually expected them to come out. So because of that, they also thought that maybe I had PCOS.
Right. Let's talk. Class, when we just follow the lead, everything that we've learned together will always show up. That's the best part about this shit. We ain't even looking. I'm not looking for the PCOS, but it just goes to show the box that she been giving that nigga before she met him. Garbage. You guys got anything? King Disagreeable?
Nah, bro. Fuck nah.
All right.
I got some.
All right, go ahead.
All I was about to say was, even though it might not look like we needed to hear that, we needed to hear the price, my dude, because he stored $9.80. Normally, these bitches store like $6 and some old none of that shit because they buy themselves. So I wanted to hear how much $9.80 cost, and y'all ain't get none of that. Like, you get what I'm saying? So she cut him off from that, so that way nobody would know, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that's why she cut him off. So
that's fucked up, man.
And that's why she tried to play it off and be like, I know some people think it ain't reasonable, but they made it reasonable. Like, she's lying, bro. She's lying.
Dang.
That I do not have PCOS. My numbers just came out very good to where the quantity of my eggs was like between a 27 and a 35-year-old. And like I said, I'm 43. So it wasn't that I was not.
Yeah. And they will run with the doctor's words over yours. Ma'am, you had those numbers, but the quality was abnormal.
Producing the eggs that I need. It was the quality of the egg. So I did speak with one of the doctors, and they did inform me that maybe I should have gone on a keto diet.
Everything that we teach over here, everything we teach, right, guys? The diet, the this, the that. It's all the same shit. At that point, you can surmise, most black women live like this. That's all we're saying.
With the keto diet, it helps strengthens the quality of the egg, and also other types of vitamins and things of that nature.
So we always ask the black man, do you think they can hold discipline to a keto diet and take vitamins and everything pre-destruction of the box? So when they're just regularly healthy people, they're not going to do that.
No.
They want to hang out with their friends.
They mama got them on too much soul food. It's over. Like,
I wouldn't even say it's soul food now. I would say it's chicken nuggets and fries. I mean, I don't even think you could make them eat no damn cauliflower and stuff like that.
Nah, they do still eat their oxtails. So you gotta think of all that gravy,
Oxtails.
the seafood. Well, that costs too much. Yeah, you right. But anyway, like say nah, but I'm just saying, like, maybe the only way they'll do that, bro, is if it went like national or some shit. Like if it was a national.
It will.
Yeah.
Even though I was already on many vitamins, but they were suggesting that maybe I should go on other vitamins. And I just wish that they had given me that information before I did.
Oh, so you didn't know that you were supposed to live right. Oh, okay. Okay. So the doctor's got to tell you what you should be doing just to live healthy. Right.
The egg retrieval, because we already knew that it was the quality of my egg and not the quantity. So I would just hope that in the future that they would, instead of the process going by so quickly,
right, take a little bit more time to focus on that
issue,
because it's not a whole. It's not everyone you can't wrap into a big blanket and say, okay, I'm going to put you on this.
Everybody can't be on the same regimen.
Like
every person is different. Every person needs are different. So therefore you have to focus on that individual to see the why. Why are you still getting pregnant, but you're not carrying this pregnancy out? So I just wish that they would have done that before us going through the whole process and,
Can I speak?
Results that we
go ahead, man.
I know why the doctor kept pushing them all out, because that's what he just said. He said the doctor don't really, he basically said the doctor don't give you a personal connection with him. I guess he just, I'm going to tell you why the doctor gets you in, get you out. Because just like she fleeced your dumb ass, the doctor about to fleece her stupid ass. So yeah, bitch, I just told you the egg got 27% of life, but your stupid ass still want to pay me. Your stupid ass still want to pay me to fertilize this dumb ass. Okay, and she fleecing your dumb ass to pay up for this shit. Okay, so one hand wash the other, and y'all gonna pay me. Bye-bye. Next. And that's just what it is. Because these doctors know, like, you bitches ain't take care of yourself. You still want me to work magic? Okay, I need 50 racks. Bye. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
Correct. And also, if you do want the eggs tested, that's an additional cost. Right? And it's per egg. So it's anywhere in the neighborhood of $400 to $500 per egg.
There you have it. $400 to $500 per egg to get tested, and she's happy that she makes a bunch of eggs. Yeah, you want to talk about fleece? My goodness, yo, bro, go buy you some pussy, man. Are you?
That was 4,500 right there, and we don't even know how many times they did that shit.
So now I hear you. We got 9 eggs. You know what I mean? And we want to get them tested. And they ask.
Look at her face. Look, let me explain to you, class. This is the face of the Gladiator BW when a man has her pussycat facts report. He gets to talk freely about her badass box. Let's go.
You know what I mean? And we want to get them tested. And they ask you if you want to get them tested, right? So when
know that this is optional.
Right.
You don't have to do this.
Right.
This is
it's optional, but
testing.
At the same time, when you ask me that I want them tested, you need to let me know that number right there. I don't need to find that number out after you send it to get tested. I need to know that number right there.
Y'all know my husband's is the numbers man.
So I was disappointed in that.
No. And we know you are the bad box woman. Go ahead.
Bro, she just tried to call him cheap on the low, bro. Yo, bro, he a dumbass. She just called him, my husband is the numbers man. And when it comes to being the numbers man, you do what? You calculate everything down to the T. You get what I'm saying? You see what your expenses was and you see what your income is. She's a fucking hater, bro. She's mad that he was probably penny pinching, bitch. Do we really need 9 eggs? Because I'm about to leave your ass.
How you sending me a bill talking about I owe you this, and you didn't. how can I say, you didn't air this
Inform
out.
us.
Right. You didn't
Yeah.
air this out when you first.
We did, but we did know that there was an additional cost to get the
Right.
testing. We just didn't
Right.
know what the cost was.
There we go.
So, yeah.
So other than that, though, you know what I'm saying? I don't have, you know, we can't really complain about nothing. Like we said, it's not 100%. So you got to be ready to deal with, you know, what comes with it. You know, it could be.
Yo, say it, nigga. Say, yo, you get miscarriages, your heart could be broken, your dreams could be shattered. Say it, cunt. Yo, this nigga's a clown.
Be a lot of laughter. Could be a lot of crying. You know what I mean? So,
And I definitely want people to know, like, this, I don't want you to look at this video and get disencouraged.
Right, not at all.
Because everybody's journey is different. Everyone's outcome is different. And if you have been following our journey, you will see that, you know, previous videos, we had said that, you know, all this was in God's hand. Whatever the outcome.
Well, we teach you HD Live. They're going to always say bad boxes in God's hands.
Bro, they be talking about Sky Daddy, and Sky Daddy is the devil. That's why they make pacts with Moloch. You heard the bitch earlier about it. They ain't talking about God. Because if they talking about God, what would they do?
Let that man go. Let that man go. They will let that man go. Don't ask me no question. You know I'm ready to answer. Let that man go. Be fruitful and multiply. Ain't nothing that they said he was the problem. You see? Like, this is a selfish person, yo.
See how she was leaning in? Well, when he was about to tell his side, when you said, yeah, he got her pussycat back. And then he couldn't even get 3 words out. She cut him off. Well, technically.
Right.
So she wasn't even going to let the man say what he found out, because she knew him as a man was going to speak to men. See, he's not going to speak to women. He's going to speak to men. So she keep cutting him off because, like you said, they don't want us to still know nothing, even though they talking about it.
Right.
They still don't want a man's perspective from it. Like, this shit is sick.
It is, man.
Shit is sick.
Like nothing is telling her in her mind, after having a slow baby already, don't have no more kids. Why you like? What do you want to do to this man?
Oh, so she already had a baby.
Yeah, she got a slow son and 2 other children.
And they slow too?
No.
All right. But they from her though.
Yeah.
So the last one was retarded.
Yeah.
I mean, intelligently deficient, whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, shit. Yeah, well, that's probably why he got. Is them other 2 kids here?
I think so.
Well, then that's probably why.
I wouldn't bet my life on it though.
If he was,
I wouldn't bet my life on it, man. I'm dead.
See, this is the games they play, bro. How can you be a stepdad? You got caught.
I think it's his kids, but I wouldn't bet my life.
On it. We was gonna say this.
It's his
I can
kids.
see because he all behind her. He letting her play the lead. So maybe they.
Kids. That's his kids. That's his kids.
We're going to put it in God's hands. And me emotionally, and with all the stress and everything that comes with it, I don't know if I could see myself doing this process again. I would never say never, because you just never know what will happen in the future, or, you know, what the outcome may be, because at the end of the day, it's not my will, it's his will. But I will say, puppy, stop hitting the camera. But I will say that right now in this moment, I'm just taking a back seat right now, and I'm just trying to enjoy the kids that God has already blessed me with, enjoy my husband, enjoy family, because I really feel like this is a time and a season where we really have to, you know, unite as family and love on each other as family. So right now, that's where my focus is.
This bitch is crazy.
But babe, I'm not mean to cut you off. I just think getting into this process, you're just always going to be hopeful.
Right.
So I can't see anyone getting into the process and saying, hey, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not looking forward. And then when it doesn't happen, it's just we're human.
Right. But I say that to say, because sometimes when people see other people's stories, because the hope comes from other people's stories. What yeah. So I say all that because someone may see our
this
story
is a good
and say,
man.
okay, well, it didn't work out for them, so it probably is not going to work out for
Nah, don't feel like that.
Yeah, and I don't want them to feel that way,
Let me
because
let me say something real quick.
Go ahead, man.
All right, so he's saying at the end of the day, be hopeful, right?
Right.
But you see, the dude ain't telling you, or she ain't. I don't know if she told. Did she tell him before they got all these kids that she had something wrong with her pussy? So by him saying be hopeful, my nigga, I ain't gotta be hopeful about shit. The bitch lied to me before she even like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch got me to marry her, and then now that we married, and
all the boys gonna be intellectually disabled.
I'm supposed to be like, oh, you know, now that we married, I wanted to tell you something. Like,
yes. Now that we married, in my family, all the boys that come out of these boxes are intellectually disabled, but not the girl.
And I'm not supposed to feel betrayed by that. I'm not supposed to be like, yo, why you ain't been telling me this? Right. I'm supposed to want to be hopeful, go spend my hard-earned money, and yo, this dude. Now I see why he got one eye and two big eyes. This nigga, he probably a production of this shit. I mean, I'm dead ass, bro. I don't know. I mean, it's not my.
I understand, man. Like when you look at it, like how, I mean, see, because these stories are a lot, you know, you could call this a nice story because I believe they got babies already, but a lot of times this stuff happens when they don't have babies and they're putting these guys through so many rounds of IVF and miscarriages and then spit out this damn intellectually disabled baby. Slow. You understand? They draw money or they still get to draw the child support. Either way.
That's crazy. I heard that comment you said earlier about old boy saying he was about to get fired too. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they on us, man. But like you said, we just gotta keep this shit on the ground till, you know, and only use it as needed. Shit.
Yeah, it's messed up, man. The shit we doing over here is dangerous. Nuclear, baby. Nuclear. See, because we really actually found out where all this autism and stuff come from these women, you know, gut health, old chlamydia, heavy yeasty diets, you know, endless stuff. And then they just have a baby come through that, you know, with all of those genetics. It's hurtful, man.
I looked into that much, not to get off topic, but you wanted something with that MTR, Corey Hope. I just checked that shit out too today. That shit was something. And you know the sick part about that is, like, the only reason why Corey trying to venture over with them because they already know we making strides. Sooner or later, y'all.
Hold on.
My bad.
Nah. You on point. You just gave me a thought. Now check this out, HD Live. So I watched Corey Holcomb last night, right? You saw it?
Nah, I don't really watch him like that.
Check it out. He had a female doctor on there talking about men that got erectile dysfunction and men that's infertile. A female doctor.
Wow, yeah, you got to break that down. I know she's talking.
That nigga's a clown. Fuck, I want to talk about another nigga's erectile.
I'm about to say, I know she was throwing him under the bus, throwing the man under the bus. I thought he probably was giving the man some.
Nah. See, you got to understand. A lot of men out here like to talk bad about other men, give bitches the pass. Now I don't give a fuck who you talk about, but giving bitches a pass.
So you saying he was clowning?
And now you starting to talk about private parts. So okay, we're gonna expose their private parts.
See, and that's the whole gimmick. Let's expose men's ED before they expose our bad box. So what would not to be on get no homo, but what was the certain things brought up that he was? I guess he was clowning men.
I'm not that nigga that will watch the whole thing. Once I see what they talking about,
I gotta
I'm
look
good.
it up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, because I could just imagine, because the whole thing is the reverse. See, all this shit be.
Yeah, it's the reverse psychology where you bring a woman in to talk about niggas' dicks, and you want to hear about that shit. Like that nigga's something else, man. That nigga's something else, man.
But if a nigga came to him like, yo, let's talk about this PCOS. Oh, nah, bro, you bugging.
Right.
We could. That's the same shit Antoine did with Fleece. That's why, bro, that nigga Antoine done.
Yo, they talk about all this gay shit and men's ED and all. I'm like, yo, Bree, yo, this nigga Corey Holcomb is crazy. That's why when you brought his name, I said, yo, the nigga did an ED, but he brings the woman on where she gives him the information about niggas' dicks. Like, what is wrong with you, B? That nigga, I said, yo, I'll be damned if I watch this bullshit. I'll be
he
damned.
Gotta get clowned for that. I hope Minister Jack clowned for that. Minister Jack, he clown. He should definitely make a video off of that one, because that's some stuff shit. After all the shit, but see, this is the game. This is the game. We're not going to bring the manosphere mainstream unless you get some simps, some panderers, or some fence, some hugs,
double agents, double agents,
right,
double
agents,
man.
I'm telling you, this is some sick shit. You know what I mean? But like you said, all we can do is beef. Real niggas beef for the ones. Repost that shit on your page. Know what I mean? Like I'm like,
hey, yo, you remember Bernie was on Kendra G?
See, I don't even know. Hell no, I don't remember that.
Bernie was on Kendra G because he went and he stood up for dudes. He's like, yo, you bitches doing all these seminars about erectile dysfunction. What about your fibroids, Kendra? Because Kendra G had her fibroids removed.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And how long ago was this? I'm about to look this shit up.
This shit was about a month ago.
I might have saw some shit like that. I just ain't know that was him. I think I did hear her say burn, because I be listening to her talk, like other people be reacting to that shit. So I think I did hear her say Bernie to some dude, like, yeah, because she said it like her breath was, she said it like that, and some shit like that. Hold up. I'm about to see, and I can tell you why women listen to listen to Kendra, because Kendra is from where? Buffalo, New York, somewhere where it's just as ratchet as anywhere else, but she's from some side town that's up near there, some shit, or Connecticut.
Yeah.
She's from Connecticut, so
right.
She's some little small town type chick that went to school with, I guess, went to school, got her some sorority, whatever, because once them bitches play, they think they done.
Stop the show before my gladiator come in. Stop the show, son. Where Kendra G is from, Waterbury. Back in the days, I went to Waterbury to see this white bitch, right? Bitch look like what's that one that play on the Millers? Is it Jennifer Aniston or something like that? She ain't all that, but she all right. So I had a white bitch that looked like Jennifer Aniston up in Waterbury.
Oh yeah, I know Jennifer.
Right?
I know what she looked like. Yeah.
And went up in there. She had a little crib. I knocked that bitch down all night long. That shit was like fucking an hour, 45 minutes from New York, B. That shit is up there. You understand? That's about the only time I ever been to Waterbury was to knock that down. But anyway, what was you saying?
Right. I just be looking at these ladies like, these Keishas be mocking and shit. Like, it's another chick. Chicks is copying the Priscilla look. I just saw some chick with this. She had the LA cat. Like, basically, all I'm saying is, these chicks is running out. All we gotta do is hold the line, because these chicks is repeating themselves.
Hold on, I think I got some thought that you had earlier. What you think about the women that fleece the man but can't have a bunch of babies, upset at poor people that could have a bunch of babies?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember I spoke on that. I commented on that. So the chick was like, don't you think it's funny how women that got money and take care of themselves can't have kids, but the women that's broke, staying at home. So see, this is the whole this is the whole reverse psychology thing. As long as I can make what I did seem like it wasn't my fault, then I can dip accountability. So I can say, hey, the fact I got a job, that stresses me out. Like that whole stressing, bro, this shit started like 3 years ago. This whole mental health shit because of the pandemic. Bro, they're literally giving women an excuse now to just say you got PTSD for anything. You work too much. You got workers PTSD. You just had a kid. You got this PTSD. So if you kill your kids, it's cool because you stressing. If you play sports and never won, you can say you a loser with PTSD. It's like they just giving these bitches so many out. But you got the men, the simps that verify the shit, and that's what gives them power. It's the simpy ass niggas like Corey Holcomb that act like he's down, but secretly be inviting bitches on to talk about niggas' dick.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, that shit was crazy, son.
You got niggas like MTR who was watching Kevin Samuels the whole time, but then because no real niggas embraced him, he ran the white girl, what's her name? Patty McBatty? I don't know a fucking Pearly.
Right.
So you get what I'm saying? So it's like all these dudes was Antoine. All these dudes was all no disrespect, but all these dudes was not regular career working dudes. Because I think NTR said he was working a computer corporate ass job. So all these dudes was regular ass dorky ass niggas that worked out. Had a little look to him, got a little
Don't
bread.
be like that. Don't be like
Man,
that. Hold on,
that
man.
nigga's a dork.
Nah, man.
Dork,
Yo,
dog.
I would rather my brothers be
Nigga's a
like
dork.
that. I would, if I had a choice, I would rather
That nigga
my
had
brothers.
Melanie King. That nigga
Brother,
had.
if I had a choice, I'd rather my brothers be dorky than be out here shooting each other up. I ain't gonna lie, man. Because
Man,
the
I
way
don't
that
know.
the new society is, I would
I
rather
don't know
them
who
be
he mixed
dorky.
with. That nigga too light skinned for me. Who he mixed with?
That
Fuck outta
don't
here.
matter. I would
Nah,
rather
it do
them
matter.
brothers
It
be
do
dorky.
matter because if that nigga mixed with white, it do fucking matter on why he took his white ass over there to motherfucking Pearly thing. You do need to know what these motherfuckers is mixed with now because they doing too many compromising things. I want to know what Antoine is mixed with because he's a tether. I don't care what nobody say. Fuck out of here, man. That nigga be, yo, bro. These niggas sat by, soaked up the game from niggas, soaked up the game from whoever they soaked it up from, and then ran to the internet and got right up under these bitches, bro.
So what?
Yeah, so what?
You
It's
still
over.
know
That's
more
all I'm
about
saying.
you still know more about bitches than them.
Yeah, but they still in the secret sauce and they getting all the motherfucking. They getting all the
What it is. I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? That's why King Disagreeable trying to help us get this money. Like, I don't want you to ever feel bad that you are well educated. Don't you ever feel bad about it. Not that you do. I'm just saying, don't you ever feel bad about it. That yeah, they may have the limelight, but you got your education, King.
And then you got these niggas, like you were saying the other day on your live, how these niggas is trying to bash women who gave niggas the pussy for free. Like, nigga, you mad? See, you gotta realize.
That's Corey Holcomb. That's Corey
Right.
Holcomb.
Corey, some other dude was talking about that shit. Damn, I forget his name. He was talking about that shit, but you gotta realize these women trick these niggas into being simps, being bending over, kissing ass tricks. And the whole time we still been holding the line, making them bitches break. So now these niggas getting mad, like, whoa, we've been tricking all this time. Like, fuck out of here. Like, now they trying to shame them. Bruh, this shit is crazy, bruh. This shit is this. So now you got women, but see, all that's gonna do is make women just say, you know what? The pussy is $100. The pussy is $200. Like, and that's the days I'm waiting for, because bitch, I only got 60, bitch. So that's the days I'm waiting for, where the bitch just finally come out and say it, like, cause it's about to getting to that point, man.
I believe it's gonna get there. If we could
getting
ever
to
get
that
this
point.
Pussycat Facts report out, and brothers, if it could ever join or gain any legs, where brothers are like, ma'am, your pussy's this, that, and the third. $100 for a good time. You don't deserve no man. Go find a sucker. At that point, if they cater and act right towards a man and possibly pay, then a man will have them. See, because they already turning their nose up at you when they're on the way to work. HD Live, have you ever traveled outside the country?
Nah, not outside the country.
Have you ever wanted to?
Of course. I
Where?
got people's in
Where?
DR. I told you I got I'll go to the Dominican Republic because I got personal friends out there that used to live near my grandma that's living out there to this day. So I would go there because I know I want to go somewhere where I'm, got my bearings together. I'm not just going to be
right
twirling, you know what I mean? So I would go to DR. I hear that's a good spot too. Plus, I already know people out there, so I ain't got to worry about getting fleeced. I ain't got to worry about no bitch slipping a drink in my cup. So yeah, DR. That'd be first I'll go. Then probably the Bahamas, because that's where my ex from. Want to know what makes them bitches act the way they do.
I don't think you need
anyway,
a passport to go to Jamaica.
You don't need a passport to go to the Virgin Islands, some shit like that. The U.S., the islands right on Florida Keys, some shit. Virgin Islands, yeah, the Virgin.
Okay.
Virgin Islands. But I mean, I guess that's all the dude can say, right? Get old and go find an island, but
not
like
you.
I said, man,
you can't say that. You don't even want no passport.
No, I never said I wasn't getting no passport.
You're not getting one. You're not getting one, son. Don't worry about it.
I been trying to go get my real ID upgraded. They just told me I needed my.
You're not getting a passport. Don't worry about it, man. I ain't trying to talk you down. I just said it's not something that you ever really gave a fuck about.
Oh, nah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah.
It's all good.
It's all about the illusion, man. I ain't really the illusionist right now. I ain't really in my...
Right.
Yeah. I ain't got my bag of tricks that I need. I only got a couple tricks in my bag right now.
Do what you got to do, right?
Yeah. Once I get my bag of tricks.
That's the reason why I ain't traveling, man. You want to know something? You want to know a secret?
What's up?
When you talk about bag of tricks, let me tell you a secret, homie. Do you know I could fly anywhere in the world tomorrow for free?
Because you know somebody that knows somebody.
But regardless of the fact, it's just the simplicity of it, of the fact that I could fly somewhere, but I don't have my bag of tricks like you were saying.
Right. So you don't even want to use that yet because it's a waste, it's just something you got in the back of your head.
Right.
But once you got them bag of tricks, that bitch gonna smile, profile one, get down. So that's just how I am.
Right. I was trying to let you know I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. Say that. I appreciate that, man, because I don't be wanting to sound like no extremist and nothing, like, you know what I mean? I just know, like,
no, my situation is way more extreme than yours.
Nah, I can imagine because you already in the mix with them. They already letting you in their cribs and probably letting
I'm talking about to just fly anywhere with all the places and all the beauty and all the gorgeous box and everything.
But I mean, well, shit. Yeah, nigga do gotta do that though. Nigga do gotta see the sunset with a motherfucking glass margarita in his hand with a chick asking, can she sit next to you in a cabana? Word. That shit will be what's up.
Like I always tell niggas, because I don't care about no ideas. The reason why I don't care about niggas stealing ideas, because they're not always easy to pull off. You see what I'm saying? So if like say I was doing my travel thing, right? I would do Pop the Balloon DR, Pop the Balloon Colombia at the beach with bitches with their bathing suits on. You know what I mean? That's the Pop the Balloon I would come up with. And that Pop the Balloon right there, like niggas gotta really, really go home with them that night. You understand? It's not a game. You hear me? This ain't no pop the balloon where you're playing around. After they pick that woman, you're gonna see them niggas on the beach eating what the meal only costs about $20 or some shit like that. You understand? They on the beach eating, fish and salad and you know, she's jerking that nigga off, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some
Nah, word.
real sexy, hot, pop the balloon shit. You understand?
Exactly, because I don't know what these motherfuckers doing. I don't know what these shit be out here. You ever heard of my boy Accountable Commentary?
What they talk about?
He basically talk about how all brothers need to see. He's basically the opposite of you. That's why he basically talk how brothers need to just leave Keisha alone. Then he be playing videos like this, all type of videos, police stoppages, them acting wild, just crash out videos of Keisha and shit. Like this dude is adamant about leaving Keisha alone. He be talking about how they brag worshipers, how they been stabbing us in the back since
Yeah,
the
but do he travel?
Oh hell yeah, he claimed he makes 6 figures. He said he ain't got no baby mom. You know what I mean? He travel. He done posted shit with little jet skis and shit. So he get out there. He basically tell you, he do tell you to travel. He do tell you, he don't really emphasize it because he says there's women out here in America too that you can just not a Keisha. Hell, the nigga is not playing when it comes to it. You know what I mean? So
let me paint a picture for you.
Word.
Let me paint a picture for you. Oh, yo, Platypus is here. Yo, Platypus is in Australia, right? So let me tell you what happened to me yesterday. So my other gladiators talking trash because I think they were supposed to go to Amsterdam tomorrow or something, her crew, right? And she asked me, well, where you want to go? Since you don't want to go to Europe, where you want to go? I said Australia. You understand? I'm going to Australia. You understand me? That's where I'm going. I'm gonna do a serious trip. I'm gonna go to Australia first class. Take me a couple naps. You understand? And see what's good with Platypus. Platt is out there in Australia. But what was we saying before that? It was about the DR, right?
Yeah, I was talking. You was talking about Pop of the Balloon. You gonna make up a Pop of the Balloon?
Nah, we went past that, man. My fault. I got excited. With the Australia thing. With the Australia thing, man. But yeah, the point we was trying to say was you gotta, just get out there. You know what I mean? Like you gotta understand. Oh, that's what I was saying. Let me paint a picture for you. Okay?
Yeah.
Say you go to Colombia or DR, whatever, just anywhere really, but let's say those two places in particular. And I don't know how to really say it because I don't want to say the regular stuff that people go through, which is when you walk down the street, people are, cat calling you and whistling to you and begging you to talk to them and stuff like that. You ever been through anything like that?
I mean, what you mean? What you say? Say I'm walking down the street.
And baddies with real hair and everything and all of that stuff, they're cat calling you.
Yeah, when I had
No. They're cat calling you, they're grabbing on you, and they're saying, yo, talk to me. Right?
I mean, when you say coming up to me, like if I'm in a percentage, don't get me wrong, like I get eye looks. I get the
No. I'm talking about grabbing you and everything, saying, yo, don't leave.
Maybe at a party here and there back
ain't no more parties. All right, now see, that's the easy one. Now, when you talk about eyes and stuff like that, Now, say you in the DR or Colombia and you go to the supermarket. See, this is where the magic is at. The magic is in the supermarket and the gym as well.
Facts.
And you're just minding your business, buying groceries, and people are following you around aisles. Right? It's crazy, man. It's a
but
crazy
if they
thing.
but if they doing that because they really like you, or they doing that because they showing you, hey, daddy, pick me before you pick the other
Well,
whore that's gonna fuck.
see, that's why I brought up the supermarket. What do you want? See, that's the whole question. Whatever you want.
I don't want no. Listen, they could be as friendly as they want from other countries. I still don't want you coming up on me like some thirst bucket, because I'm gonna take that as you setting me up. Like, y'all ain't that fucking friendly, because I know it's
All
pimps
right,
out there.
hold on,
It's just
hold
as
on,
much
hold
pimps
on.
and gangsters in these other countries.
Yo,
So
Prince,
miss
let me
me
know
with
when I
all.
can add something.
Miss me with all that. I'm a mute. I'm a mute.
No. I want you to speak because
Nah, I'm saying like, don't get it wrong. Like, I understand why brothers travel, but ain't no passport bro gonna tell me that women is just all peachy and creamy over there. It's a nightlife. It's an underground. It's a you know, organization.
Okay,
over there
that's
just as
fair.
much as any
Hold
other
on,
place.
that's fair. So which
Exactly.
one do you want?
Now, other countries do have.
No. Which one do you want? Do you want underground? Do you want nightclub? Or do you want a goodie? What you want?
If I'm spending money to go over there,
you right?
Nah, man.
What you want?
I ain't gonna style when I first get there. Nah, man.
What you want?
I want some nightclub shit. You know, I don't want nothing too stanky, but I need something.
Why you don't go the other way? Hold on, go ahead, King.
Whoa, listen. When I said when I first get there, like I'm talking about first 2 nights, 3 nights there. If I'm there for a week, I got plenty time to see what the fuck this shit be about out here, whatever. Like,
right.
Oh yeah, my first, and then I told you where I'm gonna go with somebody who's already established. So I'm not going somewhere like a stranger. I'm going to the DR.
That's a cop out. All right, King Disagreeable. What you were saying, man?
No, I'm just gonna say when you said if they like you or if they trying to get chose first, it's like any bitch over here you ever fucked with, like if you have mad women, you know they all were getting something from you just because you weren't giving them money or whatever. But that doesn't mean they didn't quote unquote like you and shit. The bitch thinks you're cool or whatever. That just gives you more superpowers over there. And the fact that you laid out like, oh, the passport bros, they think it's all sweet and shit. Like you're right, they're goofy, but you're not goofy. You got an advantage out there. I'm telling you, when I went to Colombia, everybody's like, oh, it's dangerous and all this shit. I just went dolo. I just went boom, landed out there. Best decision ever. And the reason I think I had such a good time and never get into any shit, because I move like a nigga who's not trying to get into any shit. You feel me? And you don't look like food. I can tell just from the way you're speaking, you don't look like food. You don't got to worry about that shit. You feel me? So that's what I just want to add.
So what you got to say to that?
True indeed.
Right.
Well,
so you could cut no. So you could cut out all that bullshit you talking. So you could cut out all that bullshit that you talking.
I mean, that still listen, bro. See, I seen videos, bro. Yeah, I mean, these dudes going up to these chicks. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I seen videos of nice, decent women. You know, dudes in Korea, Tokyo. Now I go out there. Now, if I go out somewhere out there, I'm looking for a wife. You know what I mean? Now, them chicks.
Tokyo is the shit.
Now, I mean, but only reason why I say like I just got a problem with these Caribbean and like. I just got a distrust for these people over here because I don't really they got that anti-blackness going on. It's like, all right,
so what?
So if I was to go out there, that's why I said the first couple days I'm a play around, but towards the end, I want to know where the decent women in the church. I want to go around the the lounges, the chicks that wear the skirt, dress. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I would have to go on for
great. No, what you said was great, and that's a great segue. That's why me and King Disagreeable want people like you to get your passport so we can lead you and guide you. You understand? See, because like the last people that you care about is the most important people. The bartenders, the waitresses, people at the grocery store, you know, the woman doing the hair, doing the nails, you know, shit like that. Like, you think all these people are poor and stupid.
I never said that.
I know, but you think it. And my thing is, as much, and guess what? The woman who's doing the nails and the hair, she's out there with the rest of the women. And hold on,
I don't want them thinking I'm
hold
pleased,
on. After she
I'm
gets
American.
off of work, doing the thoughts hairs, she's out there hanging out and having drinks with them, you know, trying to get a good man like you, like the rest of them. And she worked every day.
I don't know. Like, that's why it's hard for me to go with the distinction between this type of woman and that type of woman, because real shit, you'll run into a bitch out there who, if you get her social media, she got a square job, she's halfway famous. The bitch got like 150,000, 200,000 followers, and she's still trying to sell you pussy for $100. You feel me? Bitches out there are just more honest. When I say 100, I'm saying that because that's some bitch who thinks she's half famous.
All right. I could respect that. They more honest. So they'll tell you, hey, daddy, you know, you gotta have a good time. Just
you done fucked up that. I mean, HD Live, you done fucked up. So the question is, once, because you said you do that right now. So once you spend your money and knock a bitch down, what do you plan to achieve out of the sexual experience?
I'm gonna ask her what the fuck going on out here. I'm gonna pick a brain. I'm gonna start picking the brain.
But she don't speak no English. She don't speak no English.
Man, we translating shit. Fuck you mean?
So you gonna sit there and use Google Translator trying to pick her brain?
I mean, no,
I'm giving you reality. I'm giving you reality.
English. No. If she can't speak English, then nah, she gotta go. But if I feel like she got a good head on her shoulder, or not a good head, but like she's street smart, good head, because like that's what I mean when I say you know, a chick with good head on the shoulder. She know how to handle being out here in the street. So if she got a good head on the shoulder, I mean, because you know, I might need the chick to be my not my tour guide, but I might be like, yo, bitch, I don't really know what I'm doing out here. I ain't really trying to be, you know. So
brother, I just gave you a full promo on we will guide you, and like you said before, your people will guide you, not no bitch.
All right, well, I'm getting the fuck out of there. I'm gonna get it the fuck out of there and go about my business. I mean,
okay. You saying something, King, disagreeable?
I was just saying, yeah, like never go to the hoes for information. You feel me? And here's the thing, because you're a cool nigga, and you're street smart. After some time, you might run into one where you guys build something, but off the top, like nah. And always lie to the bitch. She's like, oh, when did you guys get here? If you got there that same day, I've been here a week. If she's like, when you leaving? Say you leave in 2 weeks
Next
after
month.
the day. You feel me?
Right.
All right, bet. That way she don't think she gotta fleece you real quick.
Whatever the case is, everything is more open to you. That's the best way to put it.
Anything you want, anything she thinking to be wrong. You feel me?
Right,
anything she thinking to be wrong, because
book.
If she got accurate information, what if she knows you leaving the next day? And now she's gonna try to lie on you. She's gonna do it today. You know what I'm saying?
So who would you ask out there like about business? Like if say you want to bring like
brother, are you going there to get pussy or what?
Yeah, I guess I'll be going to get pussy first.
Now, once you get this pussy, what do you want out of the bitch?
I want to just know what the area like, so I can come do it on my own. I'm going to pick up brain.
Yeah. Let me tell you how you. Let me just add this. Let me tell you how you get this information. Everything happens naturally, organically. As soon as you start hitting young box and being relaxed, so some fresher, unwrapped. Not over high mouth box and shit. Then you go chilling by yourself. You're relaxed, and guess what? Every black man you run into out the country, you're way cooler to than you are in America. And everybody moving around is doing something interesting, and they moved around already. So you're gonna end up kicking it with somebody, and then you're gonna get all the scoop. You're gonna run into an old man who's been there fucking 20 years. He's gonna start breaking it all down to you. And everybody's nice. It's not like over here we're all on edge and all this shit. Now we all just fucking hit a young bitch. You feel me?
Right.
We're all hanging out, having a drink, feeling good, and we know that we're different thinking men because we're out there. So you're talking about, oh yeah, what are you into? Oh, you changed your life. And mad niggas, and it's not even any judgment out there. There's niggas who was always square, There's niggas who change their life, and everybody knows that we on the same level over here because we're doing this different shit.
No, I got it. No, I got you. I got him now, King Disagreeable. What if you
One more
get
thing.
hold on? What if you get an English speaking honey? Because they be speaking English, B. Don't think that they dumb. So what if you get an English speaking one that's over there?
I'm gonna definitely have to play like y'all said. Just keep shit because a speaking English one. See, a speaking English one would be talking a lot because she know English. See, so she would kind of be telling me shit without me even need to be asking type shit. So I would still pick up brain, but I would say at least I would probably use y'all technique, say, you know, a little throw off type shit just to get a brain. But because because I trust foreigners more who speak English. Like, get what I'm saying? Like people with that broken English, I really don't trust that shit. Because you come on, you know English. And if you don't, you better get away from me because I know English. So we can't even relate too much, you know. So I just like people who keep it real and I know, yeah, all right, boom, bang, like, and then allow me the chance to say, hear what you said and be like, all right, yeah, okay, I'll come over here, boom, bang.
Could you have a baby with a woman that don't speak English?
Yeah. Nah.
Okay. Okay.
Damn.
I couldn't do that though. It wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
How we meet?
On the street, at the club, at the grocery store.
That's what
and listen, you pulled your phone out and used Google Translate.
In that sense, yeah. In that sense, but me, you know, like yeah, we would have to meet at a decent way. Even if we met on the streets, if she looked me up
what
and down.
What if your friends hooked you up with her?
Yeah, like I said, if we came together in mutual connection, it wasn't some I just pressed her and get, you know what I mean? And she barely knew me. Like, and nah, I'd rather it be, hey, this is my man Haas, you know, or we had a gathering where she see I'm dressed up and I like how she dressed up, so she was looking at me. I walked over. Then she whip out her phone like, hey, I don't know English. Then okay, then now we can talk. You get what I'm saying? But
yo, HD, have you ever been overwhelmed with options? Have you ever had to curve bitches all day and make plans and lie to them and get into just to keep moving around? You feel me?
Hell yeah. In my
so you already live like that where you just curving bitches all day. You're living at that. You just overwhelmed with the options.
I would not. You say overwhelmed. The most I had about 6, 7 bitches.
Let me paint it to you. Let me paint it to you
like this. Let me help you out.
Let me help you out because this is how critical it is, and maybe King Disagreeable will agree with this. Have you ever been in a situation where every day you gotta kind of like say, okay, I gotta either fuck now or fuck later to get my day in? Like fucking is almost like some old stupid shit that's in the way. You understand? But you got to get it done.
Bro, I used to have to hit this old head bitch every day. Like
no. I'm talking about a bunch of bad bitches. Because sometimes what happens out here when you go out there is so many women that you be getting so many numbers, and you could just be chilling.
I never was that type. I never was that type to want to bag so many numbers.
It don't work like that. It don't work like that.
I used to like the bag.
It don't work like that. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. This is very important to know when you're traveling abroad. You can't just walk around doing that because you'll be deemed antisocial and something could happen to your ass. You understand? You can't go to these places and try to act like a fucking asshole. You understand where I'm coming from? Your best bet is to be more nice and friendly to everything, but always watching your back and moving. You see what I'm saying?
You be switching it up. You said over here. I didn't know if you talking about overseas. Yeah, overseas. Yeah, I'm gonna be smiling and profiling. I'm not gonna be
But
I'm
you
thinking
got to
you talking
take all
about
these numbers.
bruh just said
You got to take all
you
these
just said
numbers.
back in the day, was it ever a time? Bruh just said, was it ever a time back in the day? No, because I used to live in Lane City, New Jersey. Them bitches was all about getting money out there. Them bitches was old.
Yo, since you spun it back, let me clarify how it's like kind of a false equivalency. You feel me? Like let's say you had 10 bitches, right? You didn't get them all on your roster in the same day. I'm talking about landing, and now you got 10 of them sweating you instantly. These are not people you got in your roster, you got on rotation, you know their schedule, this and that. No.
Why is they sweating you though? That's the whole
Hold on. No, let me go.
They sweating you because they saw you come off that plane?
Let me go. The same reason they sweating you over here, because either you have even if you weren't giving the bitches money, you have social currency and the bitches were leeching your time and leeching your fucking
There
shine
we go.
and shit.
That's what I'm talking about. So they on your social.
Yeah, you could have been building yourself, building the skill, doing all types of shit, but the bitches were leeching your energy. You were exchanging it for goddamn pussy. That's it.
I'm just trying to understand what format do I go with now that they on my dick? Because I'm not about to come out. Yeah, we can go out. You just came out of nowhere. So So basically, what you saying? The minute they see you come out that airport, they just like the fact you from America. They thinking of your potential.
Yeah, the same way a bitch might like you because of your swag or because you were running the block or had money back in the days, like the same shit.
Okay,
you feel me?
So
and I don't know if Prince will agree with me. The main thing about it is it becomes, like he said, it's like in the way. It becomes nothing. It's still good. It's like food. You want to eat some good food every day or whatever, but you don't give it. Food is not like, oh my God, is it if I can get this food or not? You feel me? It allows you to do the other things you want to do better. That's how you're really enjoying your trip. You understand?
Okay, so all right, a chick come at you. She see you hop off. She see you out the plane. She see you from America, so she just run up on you or whatever. 10 bitches. So you give all these bitches your number. You take all 10 bitches' numbers. They go all the way in line while you get all their numbers.
Yep, because here. Yep. Listen, let me get this out right now. This is the best analogy. Pause. But do you ever see how the baddest bitch in the hood or whatever gets treated, or wherever you go to a club, the baddest one, that's your level of options. That's how it becomes. You the bad bitch now.
You stupid. I'm motherfucking light in the sky. They better motherfucking look up. As long as they look up, you know what I mean?
Let me tell you how this works. So you already knocked down a baddie. You hit up me and King Disagreeable like, yo, we gonna go out, a little later, So you knock down the baddie at 12 p.m. and we gonna go hang out later about 6:30 or whatever, right? So you chilling, you got yourself together, whatever, do whatever you do. And now all these baddies numbers that you forgot you gave they're hitting you like, yo, what's good? I want to come knock you down and stuff like that, right? So what do you do?
Fuck you talking about? You talking about all these baddies? I'm gonna tell them like, just like y'all met me, y'all gonna meet me again. I got some friends coming. What you talking about? I'm meeting all these bitches by myself.
No, you gonna already know that you can pull it off by yourself. It's not they all gonna come. It's like they're gonna hit you on the phone one by one. So somebody might be bad as hell.
Yo, let me add this too, HD, because I think you might be thinking it's like only direct transactional. No, that is direct and easy for your convenience. But the bitches over there operating on all levels, just like the bitches over here. They all got this. They all want to get the same shit from you, but they'll do it a different way. So you will meet a bitch who just want to hang out and cook with you and act like she is square and hold your hand. If you want to do that, you feel me?
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. When
she's still gonna be expecting something though, most. Unless you
not always, because some of them got the long game and they'll like I fucked with a girl out there for a long time and didn't ask me for shit. You know what I'm saying? So
see, that's what I'm trying to understand. What is these chicks' overall mentality over here against American blacks? I'm not talking about American whites because they'll bow down for Brad.
Brother. If let's say you got 3 bad Dominicans hitting your phone at separate times saying, yo,
so basically you saying the same thing. Just go out there and have fun with them.
No,
you're not talking like they wives.
No,
you're not talking like they wives either, Prince.
Yes, I am, but I'm just giving you the basics because I want to see where your mindset is at. You just had sex with a Dominican at 12 p.m. and you can't go outside, or you don't want to go out till about 6:30. And then you got these baddies that you remember you met that's hitting you one by one, say, yo, I'm ready to come over. Can I come over? What would you do?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm putting them down. What are you talking about?
Right. That's a wrong
Why
move.
wouldn't I?
That's a
So
wrong
that's a
move.
wrong move?
Yeah. How you gonna go out later? Huh?
It's 6:30, but they keep hitting me up.
No, you just knocked something down at 12. I'm talking about the ones that's hitting you is ones that you wanted to knock down, but you didn't get to do it yet or whatever. And they hitting you up like, yo, I'm ready to come through now. You at your hotel, nothing going on. You waiting around till 6:30. So you're going to knock them down. You're going to knock one of them down, right?
No, so I want to hear why. I said, yeah, they going to rob me? They going to know where I live?
No, how are you going to go out later if you just knock two baddies down?
Oh, because they at the room? What? I knocked them
No,
down.
so you saying you going so you ain't gonna fall asleep after knocking down two baddies trying to take the life out of you?
Hell no. I'm kicking them bitches out. You gotta leave by 3. You just said I've knocked them down by 12, right? 12:30.
And then the other one you knocked down by 3? And you believe you still gonna? Yeah, this is crazy. All right. I'm gonna play along. No, I'm gonna play along. Now the same thing happens the next day, and you're gonna knock them down. Because my thing is, when will you sleep?
First couple of days, I'm gonna be going off and just hype me being out there. So I'll probably be up for the next fucking first 2 days. Probably go to sleep for like 2-3 hours and then be right back up.
Okay.
That's how I sleep over here. Shit.
But ain't nobody try to suck the life out of you. Pause.
All that dumb shit. I'll let you do that for a while. After a while, bitch, calm down. Because I like to nut when I want to nut.
Right, but then the next one came in that you really wanted to hit down too. So now you got 2 of those trying to take the life out of you. When do you
don't really? Spanish chicks don't really know how to fuck, my nigga. They go too fast. They don't really all they do is just hop on you like a jackrabbit. You gotta slow the bitches down, bro. I fuck with some Spanish bitches. They don't know how to fuck. The black. That's why I'm mad at Keisha, because Keisha know how to wind on that dick.
Wow.
But she got a bad mouth though.
Wow.
Yo, so let me ask HD. Yo, HD. Let's say you had one come through at 12, right? You knocked her down. She go crazy. You liking her vibe or whatever. She immediately gets up, not even knowing English or nothing. She folds up your clothes that are sitting around, and then she starts just like acting because she can cook something. You don't even understand. She's like hey, Kessinar or whatever. She's like, oh, I'm trying to put something. Okay, but what are you gonna do? Are you gonna tell her now you got to keep it moving, or are you gonna let her affect your schedule that you already had together?
Question. But she could be gaming me.
No,
so,
no game involved. No game involved.
Where she live?
Doesn't matter. Are you gonna chill out with her or not?
I'm gonna tell her, hey. I appreciate it. I'll be like, hey.
That was a great question.
Look, I'll be like, hey, look. I'll be like, hey, because I appreciate what you're doing, and I love that you know.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Because you are just misrepresenting yourself. This woman is bad. She got natural hair, her titties are upright. She's bad. She is bad. You ain't knocking down no slouch. She's bad.
I'm canceling. Yeah, I'm canceling. Cancel the whole schedule.
Damn, you canceled on us? So we gonna hit you up like where HD at?
Canceling on y'all. He just said another. I'm canceling on my own. No, I'm canceling on the 3 o'clock.
Okay. And that's a lie too. That's a lie too.
I'm gonna play. Look. This was gonna butter her up because she gonna look at it like, oh, because I did all that for him. He let me chill a little longer. She ain't dumb. She know why I let her chill a little longer. But then I'm gonna tell her like, look, you know, my brothers want me. I'm gonna tell her I'm going to the club. I'm not gonna lie to her, so she gonna know I'm going right back out there to have fun again.
So you're not gonna let her lay you down and massage your back and stuff like that.
I let her play the wifey role from 12 to 5.
Right.
Like, appreciate that, but I gotta still keep her on her toes and not let her think that what that was got me all gushy in the knees.
Right.
No, you gotta go. Let her play wifey for a little bit, and that's what I'll let these Keishas do. These Keishas ain't coming over here for no 4 or 5 hours tending to your knee.
This dude is crazy. This is bullshit.
Yeah, you got to get your
This is
passport.
bull-
Dog. You a battered man from the United States, dog.
This is bullshit.
Got out of a 7-year relationship. That's why I was telling you in my early age. But when I turned 30, from 30 to 38, nigga, my word. So
Did you get anything from that relationship, or did it only take from you?
man, the only thing I learned, the minute you fall, nigga, don't let her know. You better motherfucker lie to her ass until she find out.
Never let them see you sweat. You feel me? And why do you want to worry about all that? Because what did you get in the end? 7 years. What you had no kids with the bitch. Did you break her for mad money or something? Like, no, you could have. I don't know. This shit frustrates me, bro. Get your passport.
I'm saying I almost got signed though. I almost got signed with my music, but she fucked that up. So that's about it. That's the only thing that's about to come out and shit.
That's what you got from the shit. A bitch fucked up your dreams. Yo, this was the best ending to this shit right now. That my bad for laughing, no. But this is just fucking sad. This is America, dog.
She's a light-skinned chick from Bahamas, my nigga. That's why I'm saying it ain't even about the Keisha. It's Keisha culture, bro. It ain't about these black women, bro. You got other races of women that want to be black women. So they gladly,
brother, don't you understand? Yeah. As much as they try to fake like they love America and all these other countries, they still always revert back to what they supposed to, which is normal culture, man, woman, and child.
Yo, Platypus is saying, imagine this dude in Brazil. And I'm like, I'm trying to, but I'm like, it's either gonna go 2 ways. You're either gonna get locked down right away because you're not gonna believe what's going on, or you're gonna have your way forever because of your attitude and your energy and shit like that.
Right, he gonna overdo himself. He's not gonna be able to enjoy anything. He's gonna be tired.
Yeah,
he's not gonna be able to enjoy anything.
Because the thing is, like,
you think I ain't gonna know how to vet? You think I ain't going to know how to vet out there?
No.
You drink? Y'all trying to say, oh, I'm gonna be a sex crazed animal. Like, what are you talking about?
You drink?
You wanna... Yeah.
All right, so you got this baddie. You drinking, doing your normal thing.
I don't drink around women.
You on vacation, nigga?
Yeah, but I don't drink when I go out. I drink
my god. She's at your crib at the hotel.
Oh, all right. If we at the crib, yeah. I mean, I drink. Yeah, but
right. So you gonna get lit and she gonna knock you down in the bedroom. You ain't never had nothing like this.
You gonna see me lock my money up too.
But don't worry about all that. We talk about you being able to get up off of those drinks, go hang out, drink some more with the guys.
If I leave at the hotel, that you talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I leave at the hotel.
No, you
leave at the hotel. I leave at, tell you, bro. If I don't find nothing else while I'm out there minding my own business, I'm gonna keep what I did.
It's impossible.
But
it's impossible.
This is what I'm saying.
You only won't find something is because you don't want it.
Listen.
Is she
talking to me? Is we kicking it? Is we talking about the island? Is we talking about life this whole time? Or is she just showing me how she can be a wife, like doing all rubbing my feet and all this other nut ass shit?
You be talking about life with bitches? What kind of profound shit bitches told you?
For if you going overseas, ain't you gonna revert back to what you wanted out here? You're gonna go out there and look, but still keep your options open, and if they are thought, right? I thought that's what the purpose going, or is it that overseas is just
They're
easier?
all
Is they easier?
No. You want to talk the logic and know this wild shit. You want a lot out of the sisters. It's unfair. You want too much out of women, B. That's crazy.
Listen, bro. I told you after I fuck them, I need to know what their head be like, bro. It's that simple, cause I need to know what they can do for me. Just like you said. You said I don't ask chicks for no simple muffins and donuts.
You can't use my shit. My shit, you live on the rocks in this lifestyle. It's not for the weak, son. You can't even see yourself.
You can't pick and choose when I can use
nobody for
ideology, bro. You can't pick and choose when I can use your ideology. So, like I said,
you gotta put it into real life. I live this shit.
Now, but I used to live it when bitches was doing it easily. You got to mind game and trick these bitches and kiss their ass. I ain't never had to kiss no bitch ass.
Whoa! Hold on. I take offense to that, and the reason why I take offense to that is because when I had asked you the number one, hold on, pimp. It's all love. It's all love. The reason why is because when I had the number one question asked to you is, like I said, what do you want out of these any gladiator after you have sex with them? That's the number one question. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I was trying to tell you. No, mine's is different. I believe that my naked body and my sexual experience garners money and services. You don't want that. You understand?
Women that you can garner that from. The women I mean, that's why I'm saying I'm in the inner city. You out there where you meeting the little semi, bougie, classy.
Brother,
type,
that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Let me explain this to you. Let me explain this to you. Now, I know people call it tricking, but in the sex sporting world, the reason why I or people that rock like me would pay for any sort of box is because we understand it's the key to the soul, and my powerful key could turn things to work in my favor. And for me to have that opportunity, I believe she done fucked up. Now, does it always work for me that way? No. But that's the game set I'm going in. I don't care if you're a worker or whatever. I'm trying to get that out of you. It doesn't work all the time.
Okay. I'll play and I know that tactic you talking. You know what I mean? Once I get in them guts, I got the bitch.
Right. Cool. Now you changing up. Got his ass, can't disagree.
No, my nigga, I've been off that. Bro. No, that only works. That only works with single mothers. I like younger bitches. I'm not fucking with these older bitches.
Yo.
Fucking with these. You probably fucking with these older bitches. I'm not fucking with these 32 and up ass bitches, bro. I'm fucking with 22. I'm trying to bag 22 to 28. That's it, bro. Like, or 21. Like, I'm not fucking with no old head bitches no more. That shit is done with, bro. If I'm gonna deal with an attitude, I'm gonna deal with a young bitch attitude. Cause you, all right, yeah, like fuck out here.
I'm not knocking it.
Not dealing with these old heads and their attitude.
I'm knocking it, man.
But you got it though. I mean, shit. Don't get it twisted though. Like, if I meet the right old head on the right note, I'm going in. But I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. You gotta be confused, HD, because you're saying like you need a certain thing, and then you can have a talk about life with a bitch. I'm kind of lost. And then you said another bitch.
22-year-old.
Y'all switching up the environment, and y'all thinking I can adapt to. I don't use the same tactics. He's saying for different environments. You get what I'm saying? So I could be heartless on this sense, but then charming on this note. That's just how I get down. I don't just be heartless throughout or charming throughout. I know how to switch and turn that shit the fuck off. Like, that's how you always gotta be. It's like being in the studio. You can't make a good song with all the equalizers all at the same. You gotta change them bitches. This gotta be down here, that gotta be in the middle, that's how I get that.
HD, are you yourself with your women over here that you've had over in your life? Are you always you're just being yourself?
I mean, I don't. Shit.
It's taking too long to say yes. You feel me? It means you're not being. Here's what being
yourself,
overseas.
When you say being yourself, do I lie to him? and I don't
Meaning,
lie to.
being your authentic self, not curving your attitude at all, not putting on any charm at any time, nothing extra, just being who you want to be at the time. If I happen to feel like being funny right now, I'm funny. If I happen to be like, no, there is no extra shit for the bitch ever. You're just being you.
I met chicks that I was comical at when I met them, but then had to be a jerk. Like 2 days later, like it's just how it is. Now, did they get shocked by that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't gotta go any further. You're making my point. When you travel,
like,
you don't gotta be nothing but yourself. You don't gotta worry about a couple days later having to do this or say if it starts becoming that, why would you start doing that? You just go get another young bitch with another young boxer. Like, why would you even play any little games over here? The games over here didn't equal nothing for you. It didn't equal nothing for me. I've had mad bitches over here. I'm sure we seem similar. That's the reason we can like talk like this on these panels and have these ideas and shit. I'm sure you're the type of guy who went to the strip club back in the days like I did, and I could pull bitches out with no money, spending no money. I could get the most I would pay the most I would pay is to pay a bitch's tip out, so she could go meet me in the parking lot and fucking leave. You feel me? When you can relate to that. You know what's crazy? If you talk to a lot of niggas, they'll think I'm lying. They'll think this is like, this nigga's just trying to sound cool or some shit. No, you got the glow. Niggas don't have the. You think I would talk to a nigga who don't got the glow like this? You feel me? But the thing is, the glow that we've been wasted over here in the West is just trash, man. Your glow is not appreciated. You're not Superman like you're supposed to be. When you get over there, you get to be who you're supposed to be. You have the same powers, except the hoes over here don't respect your powers.
Believe that. I believe that. I never said I don't believe that. See, that's what I think y'all getting confused. I never said that's not the case.
I'm not getting shit confused.
Saying,
I ain't getting shit confused. I know you don't want shit from the bitch. After you talk to the bitch, obviously the bitch ain't gonna have no good headspace. So after that, you don't want shit to do with the bitch. So you don't want shit from a bitch. That's all I was saying.
Still know how to extract from a chick when I know she ain't got nothing mentally. What are you talking about?
No, I mean that's the secondary factor. That's the secondary factor.
Yeah,
but
I
if
still know how to.
went your way, she would have a good headspace. That's rare.
Yeah, let me just add this. I feel like the shit just comes naturally. Like, for example, like one of my first trips, like I met a bitch in the town out there. Boom, boom, boom. We did our thing. And then when I left town, she just kept hitting me up, kept talking to me. And I'm waiting for the time to come when you're going to hit me for some bread. That time never came. I went back down there. The bitch got presents for me. The bitch hollered at her family in South Columbia because she saw me smoking some grabba. She didn't even know what it was. And she got a whole tobacco leaf and all types of extra shit for me. And she's going all out on the level that she can go all out. So you thinking if I didn't want to extract from, and this is like, I think you just got to glow. I don't think it really, and Prince might disagree with me. I don't think it has anything to do with smashing like that, unless you just like a natural smashing, because this bitch is working on the block and she was that bitch has been in pornos, all types of shit. You feel me? Crazy shit. So I don't think it's a D. I feel like you just got the glow.
Man.
And
when respects you as a black man, right? So as a black man, that's the currency you got. So do you think she don't want a baby or something out you?
I don't care. I don't care. Like it's
so
like that's like
so she can stop talking to you.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying, you taking what she giving. You give her a pat on the head and all that, and if she get mad one day because you ain't giving her what you supposed to be giving as that she feel, you just good with that. And you go about your business.
I'm sure you live how you want to live and shit. So if a bitch is around you and she's acting right and she's accompanying you to wherever you have some food or whatever, she's gonna be living like you. She's gonna get something out of that, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
while
so
you're around, while you're around though. But like you said, when you was away, she never asked you for shit.
No, but other bitches have. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Even if she do, that don't matter.
Okay, exactly. Exactly. Why would you be mad at her?
I'm not gonna be mad. No, I'm not gonna be mad. But at the end of the day, it's like if you asking me while I'm away, it's like, okay, why do you think you got the right to ask me? Like,
because you said you loved her.
Never said that. I just come around you when I'm in your fucking country, like.
The same reason that a female over here feels like she has a right to ask you for anything, when she has all the opportunity in the world and she didn't treat you as good as a bitch who don't have no opportunity that you would actually feel like you would like to provide for if you were in that bag. This bitch over here got all the opportunity in the world, can't do shit for you, can't cook, can't clean, autistic.
So
baby,
what I'm trying to say
shit
is,
in 10 days. Like, come on, dog.
is it a lot of chicks over there that feel like they entitled like chicks over here? But you said it ain't.
You said
Even the
it
ones
was,
that's on the
though.
street, even the ones that's city workers and shit.
Yo, niggas kill me. Yo, niggas kill me when they got this badass bitch fucking the dog shit out of them and telling Papa you love me, Papa you love me, and you gonna say no for what? Why would you say no?
I never said. Not saying. Even if I say I, be like yo, like I love this pussy. That's what I'ma say, nigga. I ain't gonna say I love you. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm a G, nigga. I'ma tell that bitch. I'ma look in her face. I love this pussy. Don't ever ask me that. Fuck out of here.
Hold on. So, okay, let's bring it back. This was the mommy that you did at 12 p.m., right? She ended up cooking, massaging your legs and all this other bullshit. And then she did you again. And you was like, nah, I gotta go out. And she like, nah, let me just do you again real quick, Poppy. And then she knocking you down and she like, Poppy, you love me. Poppy, you love me. Poppy, you love me.
I love what you do. I love what you do. I love what you do it to me, Maria. Keep doing it.
Yo, that's good
Keep
enough.
doing it.
That's good enough.
I was gonna say that earlier. If you would have told her you love her pussy, that's good enough for the bitch over there. She's like,
that's good enough. That's good enough.
I'm a kisser. That's how I'm gonna play it off. I'm a kisser.
That's good enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it off with a kiss. I'll peck a bitch, even though because bitch gonna brush her teeth around me. But
that's good enough.
To each his own. It's a different. I always talk to niggas who try to make these compare. That's how you know niggas don't have any experiences with bitches when they try to be like, oh, this bitch is dirtier than that bitch. Nigga, when I was fucking hustling, I had bitches show up with their boyfriends in the car, come upstairs. That nigga's down. I'm living semi-hood. This nigga's pulling up like $100,000 whip and shit like this. The bitch is coming upstairs and dropping neck on me and going back to the car with her boyfriend.
That's crazy. That's some Travis Hunter shit.
Yo, this is a rich. I might even give away details.
Travis Hunter said he did the same shit. He said he took that Mexican seat. This is what I'm saying. He got a whole different type chick.
Man. Don't cut him off.
He took the Mexican chick to parties. He used to wait in the car. He said this shit.
Yo, I'm just saying, like, the only reason I use that example and the reason why, like, many years ago I stopped eating box is because of I don't think I'm a special nigga. I don't think, oh, bitches just come and do this with me, and then I don't get done like that. No, if I did that, I know a bitch will go get raw and come over to you and have you eat in box. You feel me? It's just as nasty here. Feel me? You need to protect yourself everywhere you are. So that's not even on the table for me. I'm protecting myself wherever the fuck it is. To me, over here, a bitch is worse, especially somebody like me who dabbled in a game back in the days. I'll tell you this. A whore is, especially a real stomp down hoe, is way cleaner than these fucking renegades out here. Way cleaner.
True.
A renegade bitch
True.
is fucking off her emotions. A renegade bitch will see a nigga who she think is tall and muscular and fuck that nigga behind a garbage can raw and think it was an experience some night.
True.
Stomp down hoe ain't doing
True.
that shit.
And a renegade bitch will be mad at you and give you some pussy that's yeast infected, something that hurts you.
On purpose. You feel me?
And look, I'm gonna give you a trick for the eat of the pussy, because I ain't really a fan of that shit either, but I got this trick I do, you dig? Yeah,
I need a trick, because I'm not doing it.
You gotta look, you gotta kiss the inner thighs, you gotta kiss all around the shit first, play it off and all that dumbass shit, right? And in the meantime, you putting your spit down there on your fingers and shit. You throw your little spit on your fingers. You get it wet. Listen. Then, right? Look. You while you doing this, you checking her hair for crab, making sure she ain't got no bumps in there, you know? Then you kiss her pube, you kiss where her pube had, they be shaving right there. So you kiss that part right there. You kiss around there. I just stay at the motherfucking clit. I go no further than the clit, dogs. And I do a little spit and all that. I only do that for like 2 minutes, and then bitch, put this nigga in your mouth. Yeah, I mean, so I'm gonna tell you, that's all they want. They don't really want their pussy ate like that anyway, cause I mean, at the end of the day, they just want it played with. They got, so just play with the shit a little bit, act like you kissed it, and boom, they gonna be happy, dog. They gonna give you the best neck you ever had.
Thank you.
All right, back to.
Thank you, man.
Listen, but this is the thing, though, bro. They stealing people talk. They is trying to, brothers, these like you said, these more famous podcasters is trying to bring pussycat facts, talking about the vagina to the table, but they already trying to get ahead of this shit. And like you said, they trying to embrace the woman as a victim instead of asking. That's why I do appreciate what Anton was saying earlier. He was asking some questions, but see, that's why I don't like the nigga, because you know when to ask the questions about women, but then when it comes to like things about America and shit, you be switching up, and that's the shit I don't like, because you try and keep them white fans calling in, you try and keep them donations. So that's the shit I don't respect. Get what I'm saying? But he did make a point when he came at the fact that it starts when they a teenager. You get me? They fucking as a teenager. So at the end of the day, I just feel like what happened?
Nobody said that.
Nobody said
my
nothing.
bad. My shit ain't on speaker no more. So like I was saying, like they stealing your talking points because they know it's all a game. They know, like you said, that's the final straw what we can use against women.
Yo, you all over the place, man. You all over the place, man.
Man, I'm not trying to keep talking about that shit, bro. Like, come on, man.
No,
like that.
No. I'm done with that too.
I'm trying to keep the shit.
I'm done with that too. But you just went a few.
No, I don't like how these podcasts when they want to talk about what a woman should do, but they play the fence. It's just crazy. Like, it's just crazy. And then the brothers that just. I understand, man. Yeah, that's all. I ain't even want. I'm shit.
I don't think these guys are gonna do that shit because they're just playing the game. For one, they're halfway scared to even talk about a bitch's hair. For one, like a black woman's hair or lack thereof, and they won't even speak on how are you gonna have a show where you're talking about all these standards and social standards and all this shit, but you don't have one standard on your show? Any bitch can do whatever she wants to do on your show. You feel me? You wear your hair how you want, do what you want. I'd be like, bitch, you come up here, you're gonna be natural. At least set one standard. Or you got to speak a certain way or do something. The bitches do whatever they want to do. So it's a clown show. You feel me? Oh.
Yo, what if a dude asked that at the Pop the Balloon, dude? If any chicks in here got POS or
come on.
That would be crazy. Especially if they pop their balloon on him. That's what I would let the bitches pop their balloon on me and shit. I'm be like, look, I was just gonna ask y'all if y'all had Fry Boys PCP so was anyway. If y'all did, I mean,
come on.
You already know it's gonna sound like a machine gun once you ask that question.
I'm saying if they did pop their balloon, I wouldn't ask them that. I wouldn't ask them that if I liked them. I'm talking about all.